Summertime, got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind, but that's alright though. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round, the world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. Gin and lime, I love it when you're playful, give it time. I'll make you mine, girl, your hand in mine. I'll lead you far away, girl, so divine. Our lips touch, our eyes close. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round. The world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
I think it's time. Hold on. I got it. Music. I want anybody to see me. I want you to see him. Her.
Distance nerding.
Hello.
Heyo.
Hi.
Hello. What's happening? Where's my ring light?
You should invest in one
For your house?
for my house and bring it to the studio.
Oh. BYO ring light?
Bring your own ring light.
It's rude.
You're
Kind of.
kind of in the shadows, aren't you?
Yeah, it's my hat.
I'd give you a ring light, but I don't have any extra spare ones to give.
I thought you had one for like guests. Ooh.
You know what? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait
What?
a minute. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the introductions to us, but I have to do a special introduction here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. The king of our version of improv comedy, Aaron Thick, is in the building.
Oh yeah, brother.
Dig it! Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bunny ears making an appearance. That's good. Yeah.
Cat ears is in the building. Feels real good.
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when 24-inch pythons,
Those are not 24 inches.
run all over you? Not too shabby. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wrong guy. We're staying with the macho man. Yeah. Yeah.
Macho man, yeah. See, here's the thing, yeah. I don't know what's going on right now, but see, the problem is every time you try to bring me around here, you're not the cream of the crop, but I'm the cream of the crop, and the cream rises, yeah.
I'll take a vanilla latte if you're doing that. Yeah.
I'll take a hazelnut or a vanilla, French vanilla, whatever it is that you have in front of me.
Or one of those little cappuccinos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's just looking for clips.
Oh boy! Yeah. What? Okay.
All right, we have already gone off the rails and we haven't even introduced ourselves. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to the Distance Nerding Podcast. Watching. Whatever.
He's Young Phil.
And he's Aaron Thick.
And he's Jahmez 5000.
Did we just skip Phoenix?
And
I'm
she's Phoenix. And we're here to
nerd together.
We're talking about anything: pop culture, movies, food, music, wrestling, cat ears, whatever you're nerding out on. We want to talk about it.
Oh
Talking about dumbasses.
Now you gotta go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Linktree, TikTok, wherever you go, brother. That's where you have to see us at. Yeah, Macho Madness. Macho Madness is happening in the building. Yeah.
Do it for the IG. Yeah.
All right, well, guys.
Jackie's like, "What are you guys doing in there? You guys are being stupid."
What's up?
Oh my goodness, this is off the rails already. What's up, Phoenix? How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself, Jahmez?
I'm doing all right. You held down the fort last week.
Yeah.
I did.
She went from not having any of us to now having all of us.
Yeah,
all
all
at
the
once.
things.
That's my favorite part of the week, though.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And Thick,
Yeah,
are you trying to show us your freshly shaved head? Because
it's not freshly shaved, but let's go with that.
He's like, no. This is what male pattern baldness looks like. Just
Yeah.
I mean, the whole look, the
Yeah, see,
shades. Those
It looks shaved, but it's not shaved. I haven't shaved in like a week and a half. That's how bald I am.
Same with me. It's been about a week and a half, and
Yeah, I believe it.
it's been 47 minutes for young Phil over there.
Yeah, this has been about 23 minutes. So the beard, what can you do?
Yeah. Now, getting on that, guys, on deck. This is a fairly simple episode, but we've got the download and starting rumors.
Starting rumors.
Yeah. Now, what are we talking about this week, James?
On what? The download?
On the download.
On all of it. Everything.
All the things to talk about. But don't forget, Facebook group, the Distance Nerdington Post. Go check it out. All the memes. There's been so many memes lately. All the trailers, all the news. Everybody's been scooping me on the news and posting it to the Distance Nerdington Post. I'm like, can you just wait? I'm going to talk about it. They're like, nope, posting.
Now, shout outs to Ray DeLeon and Katie Linville. I was actually a friend of mine from high school. They've been posting memes nonstop in the Nerdington Post, and it's great.
I love myself some memes. They're the best.
The memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
The memes.
Yeah, the memes.
Memes.
But yeah, guys, I think it's time.
Wait, we got a lot to watch in the Distance Nerdington Post. Like the trailer, you posted the trailer for Lightyear.
Yes.
And that looked really fun. We got a trailer from the Netflix show Clark, Vikings Valhalla, which is stirring up some controversy.
A lot of controversy in there.
The Distance Nerdington Post.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Out on Hulu. Reno 911 came out with a trailer for their new season. That's going to be on Hulu. And I don't know if you saw it today, but Blumhouse posted the new trailer for their Firestarter. Dude, that looks so good.
It looks good.
And I just saw it today too. I know it's not a trailer, but Futurama is coming back with new episodes.
We're going to talk about that, but yes, I am so excited for that. Like basically all the great shows from the late 90s, early 2000s are all getting like renewed right now, and it's amazing.
You know what it is? All these streamers are like, oh crap, we need IP. People are tired of what we have already. Bring back more, bring us something. So they're like, bring back everything that people like. Right.
Now, we keep getting ahead of ourselves, but I have to shout out the sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, shout outs real quick at the beginning here. We have 3 specific sponsors that we're going to shout out here today. Okay.
Great.
Number one, of course, the stream and the entire channel and every show that we do is powered by Pod Decks. Ladies and gentlemen, Pod Decks are a unique interview question and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hands. So whether you're a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, you're going to want to check it out. Now, if you're not a podcaster, it's a great party game. It really is. You know, I mean, I mess around with it all the time. It's got icebreakers. It's something where, like, you know, you can start conversations. Like, it really is a conversation starter. And if you are like myself and you get the app, sorry, let me see if I can pull that up. Yep. The app is super great.
And if you don't have a podcast and you don't have a party to go to, what you do is you get the app and you go on a first date, and then you just use the app to start a conversation in your date.
So like this, right? Like you go on a speed date, right? And let's see, I'm just going to open a random one here. All right. Let's go to Foodie.
Where is this relationship going? Oh, wait, how'd that get in there?
No, yeah. So like the first thing you say is like, you know, you're in a speed date and then you just pop it up. Super salad. Go. Answer it now.
That's
salad. Guaranteed to get you a second date right there. Just the way that
salad.
I react.
It's salad. It's always salad.
It's salad. I mean, it's green. It's salad.
Sure.
Well, you can find out if they're psychopaths because, you know, do you put psychopathic things in your salad?
Well, like I said, trick question. Neither. Just a pile of bacon. That's me right there.
Or you go and you go, how do you wear your tail if you're a furry? That's a serious question. Do you wear it on the outside of your pants or is it plugged in somewhere else?
Hey-oh. Good night, everybody.
Sorry, I'm out.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Wait. Do you want to mention Capitola? We're coming up on.
That's the third one.
Okay.
Now, guys,
Well,
If
you
you
were
didn't know,
about to say he's out.
No, I
if you didn't know James was in there, it just looks like Phil is just looking over to nobody because we're all in different rooms except for those two. So he's just look. Oh.
Oh, I got to get my
Uh-oh.
hand.
Are you holding hands? Are we holding hands now?
Oh, this is romantic.
Guys, if the channel and the stream is powered by Poddex. Oh, you know, and I forgot to bring up the whole thing on there. We're talking about Poddex because we're all excited, but go to poddex.com. Use the code nerding10 NERDING 10
That's
for
clever.
10% off. Like the Nerdington post, right? Nerdington.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Mm-hmm. Now, if the entire stream and channel is powered by Poddex, then you may wonder, young Phil, what powers you? What powers me? And I'm going to tell you guys, it's Dubby. Dubby powers young Phil. Dubby is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, sugars, fillers, artificial colors, or dyes. Guys, if you want to find out more about Dubby, go to dubby.gg. I'm sorry, hold on. I got to do this. Boom, right at the bottom right there. Go to dubby.gg and enter the code nerding10. You get 10% off of whatever you order, right? It is great. Obviously, you heard me just kind of saw me trip up over my words a little bit right there, but
he's just so excited about the Dubby.
I mean, Dubby does it. I mean, Dubby just like.
It's because I haven't drank my Dubby yet, so I'm gonna make some Dubby right now.
I know whenever I'm like really like my stutter gets really bad, I always think, you know what, I need some Dubby to calm this down.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna mix the flavors tonight.
Oh no.
I'm watching him mix it.
Yeah, so
Look
I'm
at
gonna
him.
do Galaxy Grenade. Galaxy Grenade is watermelon, guava, and lime.
Fire in
Is
the
that
hole.
the sex in your mouth thing?
That's
That's what she said.
the Skittles having sex in my mouth. That's what that
Okay.
is.
You?
That's this one right here. Right, and I'm gonna mix that with Dub Sludge.
You need something to stir it with?
My broken foot.
I got something you could stir it with.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Hey,
Do you understand that reference, Phoenix? What we just did right now?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, good sir.
I'm not-
Karnak,
I have a feeling it's beyond my time.
Karnak the Magnificent.
That's good. That's not bad. I'm just wondering if he's going to be a good host and offer Dubby. I mean,
Is anybody
I would love some Dubby.
and anybody do a good Johnny Carson though? That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Johnny Carson. Yeah.
yeesh,
I-
wild
you know,
stuff there,
That's
guys.
that's wild stuff, right
Wild.
there, guys. That's
Wild
wild
stuff.
stuff. It's so great.
Well, you're doing that. We should move on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. And we
Move
have
on. Let it go.
We will talk about Capitola while you're doing your mixology over there.
you do that. Go ahead and talk about it now.
Now, okay, Capitola Collecticon, soon to be Capitola Comic Con, soon to be National Comic Con, but we'll get into that later. March 4th, 5th, and 6th in Capitola, which is the Santa Cruz area. What are you doing? Pointing at me? But dude, if you're in Northern California, Central California, you got to come to this con. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, come hang out with. You messing with me?
I'm messing with. I'm trying to high
Come
five
out
Aaron.
with young Phil. Watch him Vogue. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm trying to high five Aaron.
Oh, he's trying to scissor you or something. I don't get it.
There. It's working.
Okay. Capitola Collecticon. 2-day con. Actually, it's a 3-day, but you need a VIP for the 3rd day. But check it out. They have Sons of Anarchy celebs going to be there signing autographs. They got Mary Gibbs, who played Boo from Monster Inc. is going to be there. It's going to be great. And then Sunday is the big Star Wars day. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let's go backtrack. Saturday, they're also going to have Tommy Sizemore from like Saving Private Ryan will be there, and like every movie ever will be there. Look at you go. Look at you, fancy. He'll be there, but then Sunday is the Star Wars day, and they're going to have C. Andrew Nelson, Ellen Fernandez, Tim Donaldson, Emily Swallow, the armorer from Mandalorian and Boba Fett, and not to mention where's my hand? Five Boba Fett's, including young Boba Fett, Daniel Logan. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so much fun. There's no panels. So if you do anything, follow Capitola Collecticon on Instagram because they're doing lives with all the guests and celebrities that are going to be there, which is really cool. So that's like the mini panels that we get. We get like 15, 20-minute panels with these guests and exhibitors and celebs. So it's really cool. I hate talking and I'm not on screen. It's weird.
You got to move your face like how I'm doing it right now.
Where's my face? Where's my face?
Where's my face?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I lost my face.
There we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey everybody.
Well, hey
Put your
guys.
face in the camera.
But right now, if you look on the screen, you can get a discount thanks to Distance Nerding. So if you go to capitolacollecticon.com, the link is also in our bio on Instagram. But the 2-day pass is $35, but then use the code NERD and you get $5 off.
Nerd.
There you go.
Nerd.
Last week must have been crazy for Phoenix because look at her. She's still tired and it's been a week. Look at her hands.
Don't fall asleep.
I know.
Hey Phoenix, you look like you could use some dubby.
I could. You don't ever share
Right.
any.
You should probably come and get some dubby.
Come and get this dubs.
Are you two drinking Dubby?
We
Yeah.
are.
I feel left out.
Cheers.
Me too.
He's drinking out of a shot glass.
Cheers. Salute.
You're shooting Dubby.
To both of you, and a week off. And happy birthday, young Phil.
Yay.
Happy birthday!
You know what's funny is when you look at the cameras on the bottom and see all of us leaning. It's kind of funny that we're all trying to like lean into the picture. Like when you look at like the camera on the bottom.
Lean
I
in
know they can't see it. The people out there in Nerdland can't see what I'm talking about, but it's funny
Yeah.
to us.
A little funny.
By the way, Double A in the chat says, "Is there any news you're going to talk about, or is
No.
it weird impersonations?"
No,
tonight?"
sir.
Yeah, I feel like every time
yeah.
I come on, it really goes off the rails.
Yeah, that's factually correct.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
Maybe we can get young Phil to do like a news story in a voice, but we'll get there.
Mickey's voice. He's gonna sing a
my
Mickey
God.
sings the news. Is that a new segment? Mickey sings the news.
Well, Mickey Sings is the TikTok segment that we're doing.
I know. I love it.
I don't know.
We're getting to the news.
Yeah, we're getting to the news.
We're gonna
Guys,
do it.
it's time again for There we go.
Oh wait, I forgot one thing. We gotta go back. I'm just kidding. No, that's
Okay.
rude.
Rewind. Just
Just read loud.
So straight out the chat, Double A just messaged us with some breaking news. So
Let's go back to Capitola 1 second before we do the breaking news. Let's add that if you vendors that are listening want to be a part of Capitola, there is still some spots. He's looking 5 or 6 more vendors. Mention Distance Nerding, get in touch with me, and we also get a piece of the action. So I mean, it's good for everyone. Because he'll give us 10%. You're supporting the whole podcast.
So with that news, I just wanted to say I will be having a booth at Capitola Con. I will be selling my own farts in a jar. So anybody who wants to buy
this
them,
is something I've wanted to own like all my life.
I know. So yeah, I'll be at booth 37. I'll be selling my farts in a jar, $35 each. And nothing goes to charity. Okay.
Yeah, and on the label it says extra thick farts.
Yes.
There you go.
freshly squeezed.
So if you're interested in being a vendor at Capitola, I'll get you in touch with them.
Thank
and
you.
We'll do the introduction. Yeah. I can't wait to own a fart. He will contact me and we'll get that going, and hopefully maybe we'll see something that you're selling.
It's not just any fart. It's a thick fart.
All right, we got tradition here on the show. We started off with some bad news.
Oh man.
Nobody died, but we're going to talk about that. Somebody
did die. Actually,
we're gonna. So
But
Double A
nobody
just
died
mentioned
again.
to us. Yeah, nobody died again.
okay.
Double A just messaged us and said the cause of death for Bob Saget has been released.
Yeah.
Just being too goddamn funny. That's what it was.
I know he is super funny. He is super funny.
Kimmy Gibbler.
But I guess the investigators concluded that the Saget accidentally hit the back of his head on something,
Damn.
thought nothing of it, and went to sleep. No drugs or alcohol were involved. So sad.
Yeah.
So
Alone by himself in the hotel room. Wonder what happened. That's nuts. That's sad.
kind of do wonder, right?
Yeah.
Because
But it's also like at least we know it's not anything bad that happened.
True.
Like he wasn't doing anything he wasn't supposed to.
Right.
Cadence is high.
Yeah.
Hey, Cadence, why don't you plug your YouTube channel
Yeah.
and post the
Wow.
link in the chat so we can all get to it because
Yeah.
you mentioned it last time, but it's like nobody could find it.
Why don't you plug it and then rub it in my face that you get 500 views a video? That would be great.
What?
She gets more views than we do.
I
What?
know. Yeah. One of her videos has like 600 views. I'm like, what the hell?
Controlled you on the iPad.
Really?
On the iPad.
Okay.
He's like,
I mean-
Dad, you suck.
I know that's what,
She is a little cuter than you by only a
it-
smidge.
it happens by a factor of 1,000. I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some news. Since we're talking about death stories, I guess I have a death story to talk about.
Oh.
So Peacock announced it has ordered a series of Dead Day based on the best-selling Aftershock comic book. Right? We're getting a new series to Peacock.
Okay.
Do you know anything about
Is that like Happy Death Day, the movie?
it's just called Dead Day. I don't know about it,
Oh.
but isn't Aftershock like a gaming
Concert?
It is a concert.
Yes. Yeah. It's being produced by Julie Plec, who produced Vampire Diaries and
Heck.
the originals and Legacy. So
So all those CW shows that we all love.
exactly.
Yeah.
Lots
Yeah,
of
the
dark
teen
rooms.
ones where hot young men pull their shirts off and
All the ones where they're all in
Yeah.
high school and all the kids are hot and all the adults are hot. Everybody's hot. Everybody's hot.
all the kids are like really 30, but they're supposed to be
just about to say
17.
that.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Yeah.
euphoria.
They're all playing 17, but everybody in there is like 35.
Yeah.
I am old enough to play a high schooler on TV.
There you
I'm
go.
old enough to play a teacher in high school or on TV. I played the janitor with these glasses, actually. That's who I would play. I'd play the janitor.
I'm old enough to play Cobb Vanth. That's about it. Just
Bless you.
That'd be awesome.
All right, I got a synopsis
Synopsis.
or a deadopsis.
Ah,
Synopsis.
Dead Day follows an ensemble of characters as they navigate the annual Dead Day.
oh, got it.
When for one night the dead come back to complete unfinished business, be that to celebrate a night back on Earth or to torment the living.
I wonder how many of them are like, Mexican and Day of the Dead kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff.
right. It's like a horror version of Coco.
Right.
I'm kind of down with it. So no date on when the series will rise,
Ooh.
but
but the comic was greenlit for volume 2. So they're investing in IP. All right, Peacock. Thank you, Peacock.
You need a refill?
Yeah, W me.
Oh, I would love a refill. Thank you very much.
Bartender, another.
All right, I got another sad news topic.
Another. Just like throw it on the ground.
In death to media news, in style, Entertainment Weekly, Eating Well, and other print magazines are ending their run today. Like
Today?
you're cut off. You're done.
You cut off.
So the Wall
It's
Street
enough.
Journal,
You're done. I'm sorry.
the Wall Street Journal reported that Interactive Core, the owner of these publications, will cease printing, and the last issue will go in like April.
Wow.
It's like done.
what's really a trip on that is like EW is one of the places where a lot of people get like, like breaking stories from movies and stuff like that. On top of that, Entertainment Weekly gets a lot of like scoops as far as like
I was gonna
like
say exclusives.
Yeah.
Like for the big tentpole movies.
Yeah, like Eternals, they had like, stuff before anybody else had it.
Right.
And same thing with Spider-Man. So it's gonna be interesting to see like who ends up getting those types of exclusives from here on out.
They may still get them. So the print versions are going away, but they're going to remain kind of digital magazines, so to speak.
Oh, so they're just being friendly to the earth, basically.
Yeah,
and not stop wasting.
Well, not really. Okay, don't let them fool you by the let's be friendly to the earth and not use paper. Magazine and newspaper sales are down like 80% in 20 years. That's why. Because they're not selling them, but they're selling them online, but still not as much as they were.
Right. So like stuff like Apple News, where you can get like magazines and stuff like that, is where it's evolving to. Okay.
So but it's not all the magazines. So People, Better Home and Gardens, and Southern Living, which are all owned by Interactive Core.
It's my jam.
Will stay in normal print publications. So they're still going to be in your shopping, your grocery aisle kind of thing. It's just that's it. that's all that's going to be there.
And in other news, Entertainment Weekly is coming out with an NFT of Entertainment Weekly every week now. So you get Entertainment Weekly as an NFT for $1,000 an issue.
That sounds about correct and right. That's kind of the way that it should be, right?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. That's what I heard.
Speaking of Star Wars.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Only the Sith deal in absolutes and deleted tweets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Only the Sith deal
in
absolutes.
Thanks to Disney Plus Enterprise Global Program Manager Brandon Sangiovanni, dropped a tweet and then deleted it.
The most Italian name ever.
I know, right? Sangiovanni. Where he was talking about the release date for the Obi-Wan series. So the tweet said, "Our very own Obi-Wan will be saying hello there."
Hello there.
On Disney Plus May 2022. So he dropped it. Oops, deleted it.
Sith Lords are our speciality.
Right. But then, Disney Plus is like, all right, screw it. So today they revealed that, all right, Obi-Wan is coming in May, and it's going to be May 15th, 2022.
Okay. I was wondering about, because I figured that was going to be in the rumor section, but then, they confirmed it. So that's awesome.
It's been moved it. Yeah.
I don't get with the Cloak and Dagger thing. They're like lately it's been Marvel, it's been Disney. They've been like, oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. I'm not telling you. Haha, secret. I don't understand it. I don't. I have no idea. Do you guys get it?
I think they do it to monitor like what they're dropping and when. So it's not like, let's just drop Star Wars, Marvel, Disney Plus all in one day or 1 week.
And a lot of these companies are so locked down really tight for spoilers. They're trying not to let any spoilers come out of production and have private shoots and not be public as much as they can. You know what I mean? So they're just trying to.
The whole thing is like the show becomes less exciting if you know what's happening already, and you have like all the leaks and all the spoilers and all those kind of stuff. Like, we're not going to talk about the episode today, but like we just had the season finale of Book of Boba, right? And there was a crap ton of stuff that happened in that was amazing. So I mean, like, yeah, that's definitely like they're trying to mitigate that kind of stuff so that people aren't like, oh, I already know what happened, and then they don't go and watch it.
Yeah, because see, we all say, man, let me know, tell me what happens in this season or in this movie, but we really don't want to know. We all say we want to know, but if we find out, we get bummed because now we know and we haven't watched it.
Right.
It's a vicious cycle of being a childish, immature fan, and we all are. It's not just one person. We're all like that.
I think it's them just, I don't know, just leaving little crumb trails, little bait for us to grab onto.
Yeah, I leave little cum trails in my underwear, and
I
it's
said
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
And it just gets like
No.
stale. and doesn't-
You call it
Oh,
crumb. You call it
no.
crumb trails. I call it dingleberries.
Yeah, there we go.
Staying on Disney Plus, Disney Plus has announced that they are in development on a new adaptation of the LGBTQ plus novel, The Temperature of Me and You.
Interesting.
It's a young adult novel,
Okay.
you know, and it involves the LGBTQ plus
Close enough.
community. I think it's kind of interesting for Disney Plus
Yeah.
that they're going to adapt this story. But I mean, young adult novels are like the rage.
Thing. I mean, they've been the rage for like 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. But yeah, they're pushing on it. So I got a synopsis.
Synopsis.
It tells of a
Oh,
16-year-old boy named Dylan pining for love while working shifts at a Dairy Queen. Hey, Dairy Queen's in it.
There we go.
I'm in. I
Dairy
love
Queen.
it. In walks Jordan.
Ooh.
A cute boy who happens to live life at 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So he has like some sort of like immune problem where he's always warm,
Or he's a werewolf.
or he's a werewolf.
Or he's the Firestarter.
Oh, jeez.
Twisted Firestarter. After the two begin spending time together, Dylan finds himself catching a fever and coughing flames, with Jordan forced to reveal his out-of-this-world secret. So it's a metaphor.
So he's a dragon.
It's a metaphor for
He's a
life
fire
and what they're
breather.
doing.
He's a fire.
All right, I'm down.
This
I'm guessing
sounds
they
like
kissed.
Hey,
sounds like something that Timothy Chalamet would lead.
It really does, actually. It sounds like something that he would play.
Oh,
in.
I'm so sick of that kid.
Hey, dude, he's a good actor, man.
He's a good actor, and he has no charisma at all.
I just rewatched Dune again, and I was
He
just like,
has-
God,
has-
he's a great.
So Timothy
Paul Davis.
Chalamet is so weird because he's a great actor, but he has the charisma of a wet blanket. Like he is just the absolute worst. I hate him. Like anybody who thinks Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya could be together, you're out of your mind. Have you met Tom Holland? He's a piece.
I mean,
he's a smoke
together,
show.
So
I know.
He just Tom Holland is gonna keep Zendaya.
You're
They just
darn
moved in
right he
together.
is.
So
He's a smart man. He knows
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
Get that euphoria money.
I dig what Santos Lopez just said in the chat. Hold on, where's my
What did he
mouse?
say?
Right
I
there.
got it. Oh.
Go ahead and click it.
Ah!
Bop.
Basically, he was saying, so they spend the entire episode high in a Dairy Queen. I got it.
That's
Dude-
life these days.
Dude,
He's like,
where's my
"Why are
car?
your legs on fire?" Like, dude, you gotta smoke this.
Oh, it's Harold and Kumar. It's Harold and
I'm
Kumar
so
3.
high.
So hot right now, bro.
Too many flaming hot Cheetos.
Dude, what does mine say?
Dude,
Dude,
but what does mine say?
Dude.
No date on when Temperature of Me and You will catch a fever on Disney Plus. Okay, let's move on. Some Avenger news.
Go, let's do it.
Captain Marvel will be telling some coming of age stories, and Hawkeye will be targeting some remodels.
Oh, I don't think hot guys need any remodels. That's why they're hot.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So Disney announced that
Well,
there's
your
some.
Loki is your only hot guy. So
Woo!
like,
I mean, Jeremy Renner is pretty cute too, so it's okay.
And I don't trust anybody from Modesto.
Yeah, that's he's like a
Boy,
he's like a Hollywood 4, but
can I
like
just say,
a Modesto 9. You know what I mean?
By the way, you mentioned that Loki. Happy birthday, Tom Hiddleston today.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm sure he's listening.
I was not expecting the Modesto jokes right there. That's great.
I mean, it just goes downhill. The further south you go down 99, it's like Sacramento's bad enough, and then you're like, ooh, Galt, and then
To
you
all of
go,
our fans from Modesto, I apologize.
yeah, you go, to, and I can
We
say
do
this
have
'cause
fans in
I live-
Modesto,
I
dude.
live here. So yeah, you start in Sacramento, and you're like, it's kind of gross here, and then you go down, you're like, ew, Galt even more gross, and then you're like, ew, Modesto, yucky, and then you hit Stockton, and you're like, I want to die.
He's
You
talking about
missed
the weather.
Lodi altogether right there.
Lodi
He's
and
talking
Galt,
about the weather.
Lodi and Galt, I think of the same place.
This
I
is
know
like
they're
a
not.
Central Valley roast out of nowhere.
Yeah,
All
well,
the way down to Fresno.
once again, this is my slogan, and I've always had it. I've had it for 15 years. Sacramento, a great place to leave. Now, because it's 2 hours away from really cool cities like San Francisco and Tahoe. So,
is I'm from San Francisco and I moved to Sacramento.
and you are a sad, sad man.
You got to think about your life choices there, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry,
Really
I
told
didn't, I
him.
didn't mean to go on a
Calmer
regional
Cheaper
rant
here,
there.
okay? It is calmer and cheaper here, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the regional rant. I'm sorry for any of our fans that are from Kentucky that have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is that why you chose it here? Because it's cheaper here? That's sad.
I know.
It's not cheap here at all.
I moved here for work, and then
Mhm.
it got, just I was happy that it was cheaper here.
No, it's not. It's getting not.
Anywho,
When I bought
you guys are going off script.
All right.
Speaking of off script,
Wait, we have a script?
so Brie Larson
I swear
and
it's not
Jeremy
scripted.
Renner are having some unscripted new shows coming to Disney Plus. Brie Larson has a
Oh.
new show that she'll be producing and directing called Growing Up.
Okay.
Talk about another girl from Sacramento that I hate too. You
Is she
know,
from here?
No,
she's from. Yes, she is. She was
Where's she
born here and then moved to Albuquerque.
I did
So
not
she
Somebody look that up.
denounces Sacramento, and I hate her for it. Look, if you're gonna be from Sacramento, fucking own that that it's a bad place. What do you want? Don't tell me to shush. You shush. I'm on a rant.
You little turd, you're from Sacramento.
Oh, that's cool.
You were made in Sacramento.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Phoenix, are you looking up the Brie Larson?
I'm actually
Yeah.
looking it up. She was born in Sacramento in 1989.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Don't act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Just like the coolest thing that ever happened in Sacramento was that we stole Lance Armstrong's bike. That was the coolest thing that's ever happened here.
That was pretty cool.
Am I wrong?
That
My
was
mom
cool.
says, I'm so sorry, Phil. Really sorry. She's also a San Franciscan that moved to Sacramento.
Yeah. Now again, fun fact: Tom Hanks is from Sacramento.
Yeah.
True.
I was created in San Francisco and born in Sacramento. So I mean,
LeVar-
does it
I
count?
was created
All right.
and
All right.
the first
Okay.
time in my life.
LeVar Burton, Sacramento.
Let's leave
Oh, wow.
Bridget's, business out of this, okay? Let's keep going with the stories.
God. Okay, so Brie Larson growing up. Let's go.
She's got a
Alright.
new hybrid documentary talking about coming of age stories
Okay.
with some teens and whatnot. Okay, cool.
Euphoria 2.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
like my coming of age story. Here is my life in Sacramento.
And
2
then
months.
Modesto's own.
We already got that
Renner.
movie. It's called what is it, Lady Bird?
Lady Bird. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got a Gerwig. Double G. Double G.
Okay. Renovation.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner, Modesto's finest, is he has a new show called Renovations. Get her
So
done.
dumb. So
Yeah.
dumb.
A 4-part original series that embraces Jeremy's lifelong passion for giving back to his community. Aw, feel good piece.
And singing albums
I
that
was gonna say there's a big chance that you're gonna hear him sing.
Is
Yeah.
he a singer?
Oh yeah.
Like
Mhm.
karaoke or
No, like he
Like
released
alternative rock.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh
Stop
yeah.
it. Phoenix, are you fact checking? Your new name is fact checking Phoenix. Okay, stop fact checking. You're just taking her job.
No, I'm not.
I'm
fact-
Be funny. Oh, you're just doing something else. God. Speaking
I'm
I'm
doing something
looking at Loki pictures. Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Speaking of something else, while you guys start talking about that, I'll keep going with the news because I'm here for the people. Oh, come on.
This is Jeremy Renner.
I went down to the river and lost my.
That's it. That's all we get.
Yeah.
Get less than 10 seconds. He sounds like he's a guy trying to imitate Amy Winehouse, but bad. Like he's like, how can I make Amy Winehouse sound like shit? Oh, I know. I'll sing. Sorry.
Actually,
God.
I
Amy
am.
Winehouse sounds like a dying cow. Anyway,
Wow.
respect you
Wow.
Jeez.
Hot take.
What is happening? We're gone for 1 week.
Crap.
Hot take.
Are your headphones on too tight, guys? What is happening? You guys are angry at the world. By world, I mean Jeremy Renner.
Sometimes it's okay to vent, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't been on mic in like three months, so I have a lot to vent about.
All right. On to the next story, I assume.
Yeah, I was trying to, because Disney Plus has a lot of original content coming. So they got a ton of Nat Geo. There's 12 new Nat Geo projects, shows that are coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool, whatever. But they got like Will Smith coming back,
Woo!
Darren
That's a good show.
Aronofsky, Jon Favreau, James Cameron, David Blaine, and your boy Benedict Cumberbatch.
Bendy Dick Cumberbun.
I am a Cumberbatch.
Now I know the name of this episode.
What, Bendy Dick Cumberbun?
There it is. There it is.
Oh god.
Just lean into it, guys.
That is definitely the name of this episode.
Oh dear.
Bendy Dick Cumberbund.
I was gonna read about some of the shows,
Go
but
for
now I know I can't. 'Cause you can't top that.
You can't beat Bendy
So-
Dick Cumberbund.
Will Smith's coming back.
Cameron needs to stay away from the water. That's all.
James Cameron's coming back.
Sadly, James Cameron is not staying away from the water.
I did think this was interesting. So they have a bunch of National Geographic shows and whatnot, and celebs going around the world. But then they have one from David Blaine.
Yeah.
the magician.
Beyond Belief with David Blaine.
Can we call him a magician? Is
See,
that-
what it does is every episode he just swallows
Illusion.
30 frog. He swallows 30 frogs and he has to throw them up every episode. That's the show.
Is he in the
What?
Grogu?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much what he is.
He like eats 30 frogs and then like farts out a turtle.
Yeah, so if you watch he was on
So
I know
he's
we're
a
not,
Jedi?
so I know you're not supposed to talk about him right now, but David Blaine was on Joe Rogan last year. And he started the show and he the whole show he drank, I don't know, 28 bottles of water, and then at the end of the show he threw up a frog. You didn't see him eat the frog or swallow the frog, but at the end of the episode he throws it up.
Oh, sorry,
It
that was my
was-
lunch.
It was the wildest thing because you just see 28 empty bottles of water in the studio, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Okay, hold on," and then throws up a frog that's alive.
That's
Da-
solid podcasting right
It
there.
really is.
I'll take
David Blaine he does the weirdest stuff, but he's so interesting to watch.
I
Yeah.
love that like illusionist, kind of street magic that he does. It's so fun. I think it's so cool. But check it out. He'll be going around the world
Blasphemy.
and visiting like different countries
Mhm.
where he'll be visiting different magicians or illusionists or whatever.
I'm so down for this.
And
Yeah.
he's going to have them show their secrets.
Oh wow.
So
Oh, wow.
I think
Actually,
that's pretty cool.
I just started watching this the other day. Thick, because I know you're into the same
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Have you seen a show called Big Trick Energy?
Oh, so yes. Hold on. So these are the 4 Canadian guys that I fucking love.
Those dudes are stupid funny.
So
'Cause
the guy with the tattoo, the guy
Yeah.
with the tattoos,
I love that
he's
guy.
the guy I have like the sweater and his decks of cards. That's the guy I
Chris Ramsey?
follow.
Chris Ramsey.
He's
Yeah,
he has so much charisma. It's so crazy. He doesn't seem like a magician, but he is a close-up magician. He's the coolest close-up magician I've ever seen.
For
He's-
those
he's
who have
awesome.
HBO Max, and this should probably be in our streaming segment, but I
Don't
mean,
cross
for
the
those of
stream,
you-
yeah.
don't cross the streams. But I mean, for those of you who have HBO Max, it just came on. It's on True TV, but because Warner Brothers owns it, they just put like the entire show on HBO Max. Think Impractical Jokers, but
Mhm.
with magicians. So
Sounds
basically, like they like play tricks on each other with magic. It's like the funniest shit.
I am loving the lineup though. I'm looking at the lineup of these shows. Sorry to step on toes, but like Pole to Pole, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Did any of you watch the last Will Smith show?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Welcome
really
to
good.
Earth.
Welcome to
that was-
Earth.
Welcome to Earth, yeah.
Really good.
And now he's got Pole to Pole coming out, One Strange Rock. I mean, it's incredible.
hmm
If you want
At
to
the
get
beginning
out
of
of the house,
At the beginning of Welcome to Earth, every episode does he punch a different illegal alien? Like, welcome to Earth. I'm like, that was unnecessary.
Why are you just
Just some-
punching that random Mexican in the face? What
Oh,
the hell, man?
I was gonna say Canadian because it'd have been funnier, but Mexican works too.
Oh,
Punching some random Canadian.
I can say that I'm Hispanic. All right,
I can say that because I love Canada.
there you go. Blame Canada.
here we go. John Favreau,
Okay.
the Fav, he's making Lion, which
Can he call? Is he going to call it minus the king? Because Lion King minus the never mind. Look, folks, they don't all land. Okay,
You're not all winners.
Yeah.
I'm literally.
Favreau already became the king. So
Yeah.
By the way, Aaron, I because I don't know when I'm going to see you next. and
Sure.
it was sitting right next to me here. Did you hear about what I got you while I was in Nashville?
No.
Oh man, you're gonna love it.
Nobody tells me anything. Are you going to be home tomorrow? I'll stop by. I'll be in town.
I will not be home tomorrow because I'm going to be working. But I got you 2 things.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I just break into your house and get them?
They are
Because-
exclusives. This is a deck of cards from the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna like the next one better. This is also a deck of cards from the Johnny Cash Museum.
Mother. That's awesome. Thank you guys.
So I got you those while I was in Nashville, man.
Oh, you guys are too sweet.
Yeah, because I love you and I think of you all like
You
regularly.
know what? You know what? I love you too.
Actually, I think when we were texting when I was in Nashville, I told you I got you some stuff that I was while I was out there. Those are the 2 things I got you.
You guys are the best.
Yeah.
James, what are you doing? You're looking real weird.
Yeah.
not-
You see what it looks like?
it is really weird. The 2 of you are reaching across the table, and James is on the wrong side.
Here, hold on, Phoenix. Let me give you something really quick. Oh, I can't do it.
Thank you.
Great. Now I broke my blinds. It's for the bit.
Do it, James. Make it so. I see the next story. Do it. Make it so.
Are we moving on? You don't want to talk about anything else?
I
So-
mean the sentient has Aaron. I'm gonna butcher his name. Aronski's protozoa.
Aronofsky. Aaron
It's-
Aronofsky.
It's a name with too many Aarons, and that's coming from me. Aaron Aronofsky.
Aaron. No.
Darren Aronofsky. Are we talking about somebody else?
No, we're talking about Darren Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
Sentient. If monkeys do math, whales mourn their dead, bees draw maps, and the largest communication network on Earth is run by mushrooms.
And dolphins rape. It's a fact. It's a
And they get
fact,
high.
people.
And they get high.
This is why I was trying to get rid of this story because it's derailed nonstop.
How special are we? Oh my God.
All right, let's move on. Do it. Make it so, please.
She really wants to get to the next story.
All right, back to the MCU.
No, actually, we're skipping that one. So
Okay.
Spider.
Can I just say before we move on? It's my favorite thing to make Phil break. It's my favorite thing in the world. And it's my favorite thing to just watch James be deadpanned at
It's my
everything
worst
I say.
one.
Everything I say, no laughter. Not one thing. When I make James laugh, I know I'm funny.
Mhm.
When I make Phil laugh, I know he just is a giggler.
So here's the thing about James is he's laughing on the inside, but
And he has a cold, dead heart.
he's just trying not to
That
laugh
too.
on screen because it's like I have to be the serious one, but goddamn, I want to laugh right now.
Oh,
Because all you guys are one-uppers. You know, Aaron says something, and then young Phil's got to say something, then Aaron's
Yeah.
got to say something back,
Yeah.
and then Phoenix chimes in, and then young Phil's like, "No, this is my show. I gotta talk. I gotta have the last word, last joke." So it's nonstop.
Hey, Brian, you know what? Thank you for letting me know that the Niners didn't make it into the Super Bowl.
what?
They're there. He put it in there twice.
Wait,
He wants us
They
to
lost?
acknowledge that the Rams
are
are
you
in.
saying? Wait, stop. Are you saying the 49ers are not going to the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, that's
I
what
had
we're
no idea.
What?
Thank you, Brian.
Said it last year,
Yeah,
and the year
yeah.
before.
Hey, Brian, can you say it again? I just want to make sure that we know, just because I didn't know. I didn't know that the Rams
Wow.
are in the
Yeah. Hey.
Super Bowl.
Can
Speaking of
I get a single shot on me, please?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me get to the cameras right there.
Hey, Brian. Yes, I know the Niners haven't won the Super Bowl since I was 7. Okay, I know. You don't need to remind us. I know.
Wait,
I
Didn't
know.
they just win not too long ago?
I know the A's haven't won since I was 5. I know the Kings haven't won ever. And I know the Sharks haven't won ever. Okay? You don't need to remind me. All right.
He's
That's
won
all.
in '89.
That's all.
3 World Series in a row.
I was gonna say, you know who else
88. They
didn't
won
make
in
it to
88.
to the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Raiders, right?
The Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders definitely
Yeah.
The
didn't.
Raiders did not make it to the Super Bowl.
We're not talking about that, though.
Look, guys, it's time to pipe down and be a little more low key.
Loki?
Speaking of Loki,
What?
so
Spider-Man news.
in a recent interview with Good Morning America, Gugu Mbatha-Raw confirmed that she's going to be reprising her role as Ravonna Renslayer in season 2 of Loki.
Loki.
I mean, it's not that big of news. She's just confirming that it's happening, but we knew it's happening though.
And she's coming back because we
Yeah.
didn't know what she was up to and how that was.
It's pretty obvious. Ravonna Renslayer is, I don't know. Is it a spoiler if I say this? She's sort of the partner in crime to the possible upcoming baddie.
Oh, I don't
So,
know.
possible upcoming, he is confirmed as the main
Confirmed.
baddie for the
Baddie.
We're
Yeah.
talking about Kang.
He is basically she is basically Kang's girlfriend. So I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
But,
Aaron, hold on. Look,
hold
I know I have. Put me in a single. Put me in a single.
Hey, you can't start taking requests.
No.
fucking soapbox.
Where were
Okay.
you last week?
Aaron, I know I have bags under my eyes. I've been going bald and having bags under my eyes since I was 17. I know. I can put makeup on, but I don't want to. Enjoy the bags. Enjoy them.
All right,
Jerk.
James, get the range. Get the range.
What I was
When
going
he
to
charges
say,
for bags.
going
All right,
back to what we were talking about earlier with Phoenix and like them strategically dropping information.
mhm.
I mean, we haven't gotten a ton of Marvel news lately, but this is like a little teaser. Just Kevin Feige says, "Here's a little nugget for you. Go do your thing." You know, that sort of thing. By the way, shout out to Brian Beller. Shout out to Boca. He's bought a shirt, so
Yeah.
respect. You could be like Brian. You could be supporting Distance Nerding by buying a T-shirt. You could be a Rams fan, even. That's fine.
What? That's
Cody
insane.
Fletcher.
Hey, yeah. So Cody just popped up and said, "What's up, nerds?" He's got so much baggage.
It's true. That's a fact. That is a fact.
And just shout out to Cody, man. We haven't seen you in a while, but man, hey, we gotta catch up and talk about where that where your guys' whole campaign is at for
Yeah,
mhm.
that.
Oh, that was
Thank-
very specific.
That thing.
Thank
I'm-
you.
Well, no,
Thank
You really led me on a story there, man. That was
Riveting.
I felt like I was there.
the Legend of the Seeker.
Oh, got it.
Remember we had him on the
Right.
Legend of the Seeker,
Mhm.
right? We got to see where the campaign is for Legend of the Seeker. So ready to catch up. We have. Oh yes. Hey, you know what, man? Be on the lookout. We'll probably get in touch to have you on the show to talk about that sometime soon.
I like it.
But she says, "Thick, there's something called plexiderm."
Look, don't come at me with made up words. I don't know what kind of magician you are. Okay. Look, I don't put anything on or in my body that's foreign. Okay. Plexiderm my ass.
We're not talking about his diarrhea or
Well, I mean, that might help.
something.
That
Anyway,
might help.
moving
Guys,
on.
no date or time and or place or planet or timeline or universe or multiverse.
Oh yeah.
Lands on Disney Plus.
See,
We don't know.
I
Phoenix.
mean,
We don't know.
You're
he's
right.
going to be in
We don't know.
multiverse. He's gonna be in Multiverse of Madness. We all know it. With my Cumberbatch.
Cumberbund.
Cummerbund.
Cumberbuns. He is Cumberbund's whole Cumberbuns.
Do you know what a cummerbund is?
Somewhere, it's
verse-
somewhere you put your bendy dick. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Jesus. What is happening?
Brought it back again and
all
still
back.
works.
It's a waist belt. A cummerbund is a
No,
waist
don't
belt.
explain it. Don't explain it.
All right. hit me with some more Marvel news, James.
Oh,
Multiverse of Mayhem news. So Sony is web shooting for the moon on its next Marvel project.
There's
Madam
a
Web.
shooting joke there somewhere, but I'll leave it. I'll let it go.
Wait for the dramatic pause. Madam Web.
Dramatic
Yep.
pause.
And they have Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Grey in talks to star as Madam Web.
I'm down for that. I thought
Well,
old Madam Web was like an old woman though.
That's
She
what I was
is.
going to say. Explain, young Phil, Thick, explain why this is a weird.
I mean, I'm fine with Dakota. Like, I like Dakota Johnson as an actor,
Uh-huh.
an actress, but it's not the character. Like, the character looks like she's in her 90s.
I think they're probably trying to do a
Like an origin. Yeah.
story or something like that, like how she is. 'Cause, I mean, she's intrinsically tied into the multiverse,
Yeah,
right?
because
Like,
her character and story is awesome. Like, I read up on it when I heard about her like 2 months ago,
right,
and it sounds like her whole story sounds great.
right. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is like there's again, she's like the catalyst for the Spider-Verse, right? So like when you have like multiple Spider-Man universes and everything like that, she is a character that's tied into all of that. So and I mean, she's a clairvoyant, she's blind, there's like all kinds of different things that are with that character. When I first saw the news.
So is Agatha, though. She was really old, and then they're portraying her as someone who's in her 40s.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like the whole thing with Dakota Johnson, like I think she's way too young to play the character, which is why it's an origin story. Because Dakota Johnson, whether she's in her 30s or 40s or wherever she's at, she still looks like she's in her early 20s.
Yeah.
So
I think she's my age, isn't she?
Isn't she married to the Coldplay singer?
she's married to
Coldplay.
the whole band.
She's married
Chris
to
Martin. Chris Martin. Charlie Murphy. I don't know.
Charlie Murphy. No, she's married to the entire band.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Yeah.
She's
Speaking of
Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson's kid. So I mean,
Is she Don Johnson's kid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Did not know that. So
no, she's 32. So
her father is one of the most pivotal
Biggest sex symbols.
Yeah, like one of the most pivotal sex symbols in like all of the 80s.
What's
Yes,
a
me and
guy's
Phil
line?
said that at the same time.
Yeah. No, because he is like he literally defined what a sex symbol was in the 80s. Without Miami Vice, Don Johnson, like 80 sex symbols wouldn't exist.
Mhm.
so it made sense that his daughter was now naked all over like 3 movies.
I
You're darn right.
I was waiting for James to go.
I'm trying, but everybody keeps stepping on it. Fuck. Segue like 5 times, and then I mean, I got a Dakota Fanning Johnson story.
Same thing.
Oh,
Okay. I got some bad streaming news. This will put you guys in check.
Oh yeah. All right.
oh.
I'm about to be really upset.
The Boondock star Cedric Yarbrough has confirmed the reboot is no longer happening.
This is bullshit.
I saw this the other day. That's unfortunate.
I understand. I get where Sony is going and why they would cancel it and everything like that. Why they would pull the plug on it, because it is a very controversial show. It does mess with a lot of like kind of not just tropes, but also like satirizes a lot of serious things in the world. And I'm sure that I'm trying to remember his name,
Yeah,
but the
so
creator
so does Blackish, and it's fantastic. Like
Well,
Blackish does the same thing.
well, I mean, Boondocks took it to a whole nother level.
I know with animation you can do a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, it's such a great show. Like that show was stupid funny. You know what I mean? And I was really when they announced this when HBO Max first got like announced. They were saying we're doing a Boondocks revival, and that was one of the key features to why I wanted HBO Max.
Mhm.
So to hear that they're canceling it, really just that's bullshit.
I have a theory though. It's Sony's IP
Mhm.
that was planned for HBO Max.
Mhm.
I wonder if there's something going on behind the scenes. Like, yeah, we had a contract. This was the plan. We're gonna end it and then come back in a couple years after.
We have our own streaming service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh, way to go. Another streaming service.
Oh, that's right. Sony is talking about its own streaming service.
Yeah, that's what we need. Is we really just need another fucking streaming service. Thank
Jeez,
you.
oh, come on. This story, gotcha.
If
Okay.
only there was a service
upset
that
about
just let us have like a whole bunch of shows together that we don't have to pay for a bunch of streaming services.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wonder if there's a service that exists that does that.
Is there something like that? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
It's called like Napster.
No, it's called cable
Pirate,
TV.
the Pirate Bay.
It's called old school style TV shit, like James has.
Hey.
Oh, that's boring.
You quit complaining, man.
It's called the Pirate Bay and a VPN. Do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, better streaming news. Let's keep moving. Paramount Plus has announced new seasons for Mayor of Kingstown, featuring Jeremy Renner, SEAL
Rennie.
Team 6, and The Game. It's time to play the game.
no, I just lost the game. I lost the game.
Oh,
I don't know anything about any of these shows. Like, I saw Renner had Mayor of Kingstown.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, great. But it's getting a second season.
is that like
Sure.
the mayor of what was the one?
Easttown, Mayor of Easttown,
Easttown.
Easttown and Down.
or Broad
Easttown.
City, or
Loaded up and trucking.
you know, I was upset because I
It
watched
can't be done.
I watched Broad City and there wasn't a lot of broads. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
There's
I
two.
was, I was bummed that there wasn't a ton of broads.
yeah. You would think there
There-
would just be a lot of broads on that show.
There's
Yeah.
two, so it's plural. So it's broads.
I don't
Yeah,
appreciate
there
you.
Okay. Well, that's how English grammar works.
Well, I don't appreciate that either, Mrs. Frizzle.
Okay, we got more streaming news.
Oh,
Kind of like
do
the,
it.
Boy, that's not annoying, is it?
Is he frozen? Because I'm not frozen. He's frozen.
Aaron has met Mr. Renner at a wedding.
No,
Nice.
I
Did you
haven't.
marry him?
I
was
definitely
he
haven't.
singing at that wedding?
I hope so.
He was the wedding singer.
No, that was Adam Sandler, not Jeremy Renner.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, okay. So Matt Groening and David Cohen's cult animated sci-fi comedy Futurama is being revived on Hulu.
Yay!
I didn't even realize it went off the air. Now, this used to be on what, Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox, and then it went to Comedy Central, and then it was on. It got a lot of run on Adult Swim.
I
Gotcha.
never watched it after season 1, but I know it's like, everybody loves it. I just never got back into it.
I didn't know if this was like a Disney thing, like Disney canceled it or something, but it was before that.
He is somewhere between not at all and entirely. I call entirely.
So Hulu ordered 20 new episodes of the series, and check this out. They're getting the original voice cast back.
So
For the
like
entire
Billy
show.
West, because Billy West did like 9 voices on that
Mhm.
show.
And Katie Seagal
It
from
has such a happy ending. Like, where could they possibly go from there?
I mean, Fry fucks up again. I mean, it's easy to open that show back up. All you need is just Fry and Bender to do something stupid.
Speaking of Bender, there's one member of the cast that's missing, and it's John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio's not going to come back as Bender? Wait, what?
So
No.
he's not, as of right now, as of today, he's not coming back as Bender. Not saying that he can't, but they're pushing forward with the show without him, and they're going to recast his voice right now.
No.
No Bender?
Oh, no.
Not no Bender, no John DiMaggio. That's the key.
The thing about Bender and John DiMaggio is that voice is so tied to John DiMaggio.
I mean,
You know who I bet could do it? You get Hank Azaria in there. I bet you he could do that voice.
He might, but the thing is John DiMaggio also does he does a lot of stuff for Matt Groening. So I don't see him not coming back. He may just be busy. There might be a scheduling conflict
Money.
or something like that.
It's money.
Is it money?
They offered him a new contract, and he's like, nah, it's not good. But like, Katie Seagal took the contract. You know, it's like if everybody else is on board, he just wanted more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Katie Seagal.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's awesome. Like I said, Billy West is like the big thing with that. Like, you know, like Billy West and John DiMaggio are easily the most recognizable voices on that, just because Billy West plays Fry, he plays Zoidberg, he plays the Professor, he plays like a lot of like side characters and stuff. He plays like half the characters on that show. And then Bender is John DiMaggio, you know, and of course Phil Lamar plays I'm trying to remember his name.
The
No, that's Billy West plays him.
got it.
But
He's
anyway,
also in Disenchantment, so
that's why I was saying like he just did another season of Enchantment because he plays the dad in Enchantment.
mhm.
Right. So it's like John DiMaggio, I don't see him not doing the show. He's probably thinking that he can get better, you know, being that he is one of the more recognizable characters on that show. You know, like I don't know if like maybe he's trying to get as much as Billy West, but Billy West does do 3 characters.
I bet
so.
they're gonna explore like, okay, what is the cost? What number is he looking for?
Mhm.
And what is it gonna cost to like find somebody else that is gonna be kind of a rip off
Mhm.
of his Bender, right? And is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Because they said they're gonna do the table read without him. Like they're doing the table read like tomorrow.
You know who they should get? They should get legendary Sacramento weatherman Dave Bender.
There you go.
I think that would work.
Legendary.
I
And what? See now, Aaron Watson just said. He just,
I know.
Katie,
Are you complimenting Sacramento?
Is there an earthquake?
no. Yeah, I'm moving my
What?
camera.
No. You were just complimenting Sacramento.
Ugh, oh my god, I need to go take a shower. I'm sorry.
I didn't think he was gonna say shower.
Bender show ender.
So Futurama will be going to the 31st century in 2023 on Hulu. Hulu getting that IP. All right, go for it.
Next year.
All right.
Mhm.
Next story.
This one's kind of a big deal.
We're going to space.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Space, the final frontier. Don't step on my lines. I don't step on yours.
Anyway.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a green shirt. And
First launched in 2000, the space station has housed over 200 astronauts, 19 from 19 different countries, ensuring a constant human presence in space for the last 2 decades. We're about to say goodbye to the International Space Station. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I don't know. I guess they're going to replace it with a new space station? Is that what they're doing?
A bigger space station that can fly to Mars? What?
Yeah.
Like the Great Mall of space stations?
That sounds about right.
But they're going to check it out. So I guess they're going to retire it in 2030.
Okay.
And they're going to crash that sumbitch into the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Watch that on a live stream.
I know.
Yeah, I
right?
know. That
Those fish
space
are going to be so shocked.
I know, because like that space station is huge. I wonder if they're gonna break it up first because that thing's gonna like hit like a meteor.
By Earth.
We're gonna crash it in the ocean. We didn't expect it to blow up the whole planet.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
That's pretty cool, though. I didn't realize over 200 astronauts, 19 different countries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, what 19 countries have space programs?
I know a lot of it is Russia and the U.S. I know China's docked on there before. Australia has astronauts that have gone up. South Korea. I'm not sure who else. Those are the only 4 that come to mind immediately.
That's pretty cool, though. I like it.
Aaron said that's the best impersonation he's heard all night.
Which one, mine or yours? See?
So,
okay, let's keep going. Oh, sorry. What's up?
oh, I was going to say, I'm looking at it right now, and they're saying that they're aiming to replace the space station by 2030. And they're saying they want to do something around the moon where they want to put people back on the moon or even permanently on the moon.
So, like Santo said in the chat, it's time to build Moonbase Alpha.
Yeah. Moonbase. The Alan Parsons Project.
All right, let's stay in space. Let's
Put
keep,
a
let's keep going though.
laser on the moon.
The Star Trek universe
Yes,
on Paramount
star.
Plus is about to expand. There's a new show, a new Star Trek show in development entitled Star Trek Starfleet Academy,
Okay.
which is like, why haven't you done this before?
It's like what is this, like series number 523 for Star Trek?
Yeah.
For Paramount Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
They already have, 3 going right now?
Yeah.
I think they have like 4. Don't they have 4?
Picard, the new one with Sonequa Martin Green,
Discovery.
what else?
What
They
was
have
the
the animated one.
Lower
Yeah.
Deck.
Lower Deck, that was it.
Prodigy is their one for kids.
I was thinking in my head it was Upper Deck, but that's when you shit in the toilet tank.
Yeah, it's an upper decker is what you're thinking of right now.
Yeah.
It's a completely different show.
I'm sorry.
That's a completely different.
I watched that on a different website.
That's the scat show that we do on OnlyFans. Just-
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did we expand? I thought it was just feet.
And farts in a jar.
Yeah, and farts in a jar.
There's a lot going on. A lot of bodily things happening over here.
The only thing I can contribute.
Do we have
Wow.
Do we have Star Trek fans out there? Yes? No?
Where are our Trekkers? Trekkies? Trekkies? What do you guys like to be called now?
Trekkies. I'm a Trekkie.
That's from a show. What movie? That's from what movie is that from?
That's from Fanboys.
There you go. Thank you.
Trekkers. Thank you very much. Trekkers. Trekkie is the derogatory at this point.
Yeah, we don't call them Trekkas anymore. That's gross.
Aaron's a Trekkie. Ooh.
Aaron's definitely a Trekka.
He's a trink. He's definitely a trink.
Oh, he is a trink.
Is that a twink that likes Star Trek?
Yes.
I like when I don't have to explain my jokes. Okay, we're gonna stay in space.
Yeah, no, but just to jump into this story is Star Trek done better than Star Trek.
Oh,
Blackjack and hookers.
Yes.
all right. So,
Wait, what?
The show we're about to talk about right now.
Oh, okay.
we're gonna talk about the Orville, which is Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy.
Mhm.
So it's his sci-fi comedy drama show. So it's finally coming back for season 3, and it's going to be titled Orville: New Horizons.
Mhm.
So remember, it was a little weird because it started out on Fox for one season,
One season.
Mhm.
and then I think Fox canceled it or didn't pick it up, and then Hulu picked it up for season 2. Is that what happened?
Are you serious? You said Orville sucked?
Okay, he's off the podcast.
Aaron, who are you, man?
All right. Can we get a 30-minute ban for Watson, please?
Yeah.
He is banned from
Are
commenting.
you serious, dude? The Orville, that show, it's nothing but a love letter to Star Trek.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Totally.
It's done
Completely.
so well.
Down to like the opening. It's so good. It's so good.
I mean,
Well, it
the
started off
very
as-
first seconds, she's cheating on him.
Yeah, but so Aaron, it was supposed to be a parody, right? It started off as a parody, and then when he got going, when Seth MacFarlane got going, he just started evolving it into like I said, a love letter to Star Trek. It started off as a parody of Star Trek to becoming like a Star Trek show that, like, a lot of people, the way they like talk about it is it's because at the time, what show came out at the same time? I think it was Discovery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Discovery.
A lot of people were shitting all over Discovery, but then you watch Orville and it was like, this is what Discovery should be.
It's more along the lines of like the original series of
Right.
Star Trek, where they deal with social issues,
Mm-hmm.
but in a different space futuristic setting.
And I mean,
But
they add comedy to it and everything like that
Yeah.
too. But I mean, like, it's for the most part, it's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what happens when you end up captaining a ship with your ex-wife? I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I like that show a lot.
Mhm.
So I guess part of the reason why it's been delayed for so long was they had trouble filming due to COVID and whatnot.
Right.
And then some negotiations with the whole reason why he took it away from Fox is because Fox didn't want to put up more production money, where Hulu was like, you have some original IP that you want to bring here. Here's more money.
And they know it's a fan favorite, so they
Yeah.
knew that it was like, hey, we will. There's a built-in audience. You guys are we're more than willing to bring you guys over.
Yeah.
Now, also, and I don't know if you like realize this, but friend of the show Gene Freeman is on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
He plays
I
a
remember
regular.
that.
He plays a regular character on the show.
Yeah.
Who does he play?
He's one of the he's one of like the Klingon characters.
That
So like the first mate,
the all-male race.
the all male race. He plays one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the like Cletus and
Right.
yeah. I can't remember what they're called now.
Bridget. So when did Trekkie become a derogatory term? It's not. It's a joke from a movie.
So this fan favorite Star Trek parody comedy love letter homage will be taking flight. And by the way, there's a new trailer out for season 3. It's like 4 minutes long.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
And it looks super interesting. If you liked action battle scenes from like Next Generation.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of that in this like first 4 minutes of like season 3. So Orville will be taking flight June 2nd, 2022. So it's not that far.
Nah, man, I'm excited. I haven't canceled Hulu yet, so I'm definitely gonna be watching it.
Oh, we've been holding on to Hulu because we have the Hulu Disney package. So
okay, I'm on the ropes where like I want to cancel Netflix, but I can't because there's so many shows that I watch.
Why would you want to cancel Netflix?
Because they just announced that they're increasing it by $2, man.
It's $2.
It's $19 at this point. It's $20 at this point.
Take it down a notch.
Oh, monthly. It's like paying pizza.
So I said it once. I said it once for your shelving unit, and I'll say it again. It's called a business expense.
So true.
It really is, isn't
you
it?
write your Netflix subscriptions off as a business expense. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try when I do my taxes.
You need a better tax person. Are you doing your taxes?
I haven't done them yet, but I'm
like yourself. You're doing yourself?
No, I got a tax.
Okay, I was gonna say
we have to go amend ours, so I might go and write it off.
I write off my dog, but anyway, let's keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm excited for this next one. I think Aaron's gonna be excited about this next one too.
Yeah.
You know what's stronger than space?
These nuts. Oh, sorry.
Just kidding. It's not family. It's stories about cars, but no real family.
Family doesn't matter.
Corona.
Nobody
the beer.
The beer, not the virus, but the beer.
The beer.
The beer.
Rockstar Games has confirmed today that they're working on Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yes.
I'll believe it when I see it.
No, they confirmed it. Like Rockstar actually confirmed it.
He just hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it, so I have to see it. I don't
They're
believe
a
what
little
James
bit of
says to me.
They're a little bit of a gamer tease, so
Look, I'll be expecting Grand Theft Auto 6 the same day I'm expecting Half-Life 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Now here's the crazy thing, because I don't think I see it in the story that we have here, but what they did announce is that they're, and this is like the same thing that like a lot of game developers say, but this is map-wise going to be one of their most ambitious games. Now you can do it because of like PS5 and Xbox Series X, where you can do like large-scale maps going to different cities.
Yeah, all new Unreal Engine really made it so that's possible.
Yeah.
What is happening over there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't worry about it.
He's trying to Grand Theft Auto his own microphone right now.
There we go. Yeah, I was just customizing it. It's fine.
Okay.
Put new spoiler on it.
Yeah, what they were saying is that, like, you know, it's the most ambitious map they've ever had. It's going to be one of the longest stories that they've ever done because they lasted almost 15 years on one game.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've never been lied to by a game developer, right? No Man's Skies,
Yeah. No Man's Sky.
right?
Fable.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, Fable.
Oh, Fable.
All the problems with Fable, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Or how about from Rockstar Games, the Grand Theft Auto Legacy Edition that came out with the first, what was it? Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and
San Andreas.
And was complete crap.
Tell me how you really feel.
No, I mean, like it had.
No, it was universal. That was universally panned.
Yeah,
by
it's
everybody.
super buggy, and the game wasn't like that. Like it, the graphics didn't look that much better than the original, and it's almost like, why?
Everything they release is always buggy. Red Dead was buggy for a full year.
Red Dead ended up becoming one of the best games in existence. So
they patch. They love patching.
Yeah, Aaron, Unreal Engine. Aaron in the chat. Aaron Watson's asking what Unreal Engine is.
Oh, thank you.
Unreal Engine is basically the background, like the architecture that the game is built on. So it's like what allows you to kind of build the world.
It's what they actually use for most of Mandalorian too, for their big wide panorama studio thing. That's what they use. Is they use Unreal, the newest Unreal.
They're using Unreal 5 on that, yeah.
And they can do it live, so they can see it all in the screen, and it looks perfect. It's so cool what they're doing with it. Like,
isn't it meant for like kind of those games that are like you go exploring the world? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, open world
games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, the game that's in the next story uses Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. Yeah. No GTA 6 date yet, but they're theorizing it's going to be 2024 or 2025.
Theorizing.
Well, because it's probably in the development stages, and with the new culture of not trying to push crunch culture on game developers right now, they're probably pushing it out a little bit longer so that they can actually develop the game without being stressed about it.
Right.
So theoretically, that 2030.
Yeah, I know, right? Theoretically, that should make the game better. I mean, like that also. I mean, you run into the issue of CD Projekt Red and what they did with Cyberpunk 2077 because they eliminated crunch for that game and it still was crap when it came out. So I mean,
maybe they're waiting for like Sony or Microsoft to be like, who's gonna buy?
No, not Rockstar. Rockstar is one of the biggest game developers, independent game developers out there.
I'd say mine modded. I don't care.
Have you seen Bill Gates' bank account? Come on.
No, but I mean, what I'm saying is they're not waiting for money. They're
it's not like when they make a movie and they have to shop it out to studios.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is made with them, and then it'll get picked up by everybody. But I mean, maybe not Nintendo, but everybody will pick it up. PlayStation and Microsoft and Sony and everybody will pick this game up because it's a Rockstar game. It's not. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to
Rockstar Games, they're guaranteed like chart seller. Like they're anything Rockstar puts out is guaranteed to sell money because like even then I was just bagging on the Grand Theft Auto Legacy Edition. It still was one of the highest grossing games like of last year. Even though like everybody pans the crap out of it, it still outsold like a crap ton of games.
Yeah.
So I mean, just because it's Rockstar, and it's a game that Rockstar makes, it's guaranteed to sell. It's like, it's like the same thing with like the Grand Theft Auto developers, or not Grand Theft Auto, the Call of Duty developers, because there's like 6 of them now. And Bungie, like I mean, Bungie is guaranteed to sell because even though they've only made 2 games, both of those games are like top grossing all-time seller games, which are Halo and Destiny.
Very cool. Speaking of waiting for games, Rocksteady's next DC game,
which Rocksteady is another one because of their success with the Batman games, are guaranteed to sell games.
I only like my Rocksteadies with Bebop, if you know what I'm saying.
There you go. Little TMNT reference. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been delayed until 2023.
Yeah. Now again, I think this has to do with crunch culture. I think it's just like it's not in a
wait, hold on. What is crunch culture?
I was about to explain that.
Wait. Explain that.
Stepping on it, James.
Wait. Go ahead and explain.
So crunch
I know what
culture
you're
is like when
saying.
you eat cereal and you don't put enough milk in it, so all of your bites are crunchy. Like they want it. What they're doing is they want everybody to add more milk. You know what I'm saying? Like add more milk. That's their slogan.
Add more milk.
I know what James is doing. He's basically telling me, Philippe, you're a jackass and you keep stepping over me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically what he was just trying to explain right now.
Aaron wants everything in VR. I highly agree.
Yeah. Crunch culture essentially is when game companies will put a release date out, right, and say this is our suspected the game should be out by this date. And what happens is when it starts getting to the within
Deadline.
2 months of that deadline, rather than pushing the game out, crunch culture is like, okay, well now everybody has to work 24-hour shifts, and they burn people the hell out, and they're not paying them any much more for things like that. So you're getting burnt out, and you're you end up making mistakes, and just it's also really just a toxic culture in general. So there's been this big push to stop crunch culture.
So it's
right?
game development culture.
Yeah, it's something within game development. So what they're doing is now, rather than pushing crunch culture, they're starting to push dates out, and it's because they're realizing that gamers were willing to wait if it means that we're going to get a better game.
And another thing they're doing is when they do push out the game, it's often really buggy, and then you have to have 1,000 patches just to get it playable.
Right. Again, you look at Cyberpunk 2077, which is actually one of the games that kind of pushed that out there. That and Red Dead Redemption. Those two games were ones that kind of, it's making the industry change, was because they come out really buggy, and then you have all these problems because rather than putting the game out when it's ready, you're putting it out with whatever you have at the moment and then fixing it later. So what we're saying is, or what fans are starting to let game companies know is, rather than you putting out a game that's not finished, just push it out to whenever it's going to be finished. And we're willing to wait.
That's exactly what happened with Cyberpunk, right? It was super buggy.
Yeah.
And then people were like, screw it, I'm not going to play it. They were like, no, wait, we're patching it. And people
I still haven't played it.
People were like,
it came out for the PS4 and it didn't work.
Yeah.
It just didn't play.
The PlayStation store, Sony took it off of the PlayStation store.
Yeah.
Because it worked for PS5, but it literally wouldn't play. Like it would freeze up on PS4.
Yeah. Gino, Battlefield 2042. So that was another example, but I didn't get Battlefield 2042 because it is a online only game and doesn't have a storyline. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care for games that are just multiplayer. I play a lot of these games for the story. So the fact that they decided to put it out without the story, I was like, I don't want to play this game at all.
And that was
Thank you, Phil. You and I are going to play games.
That's what I always keep saying. I'm like, I get the magazines for the articles. Okay, it's okay. That's why I buy them, just for the articles.
The Playgirl ones that you buy?
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah, but yeah.
So Aaron's saying, sounds like my industry. The last 3 days of the month are crunch culture. Every month, never ends. Sack up and dry your tears, you stupid programmers. Crybaby coders, step it up.
Oh dear.
So check this out. This will mean that if Suicide Squad comes out in 2023, it'll be 8 years since they've released the last game, Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What are they, Rockstar Games?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. I get carried away.
But this is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This is them saying, all right, let's take our time.
Yeah, because we're going to get a better quality game. That's kind of what matters, especially for gamers, is we would prefer a better quality game than you putting out crap.
Right.
Right.
And it sounds like it's probably okay move since they're working with Warner Brothers games, and Warner Brothers has like a bunch of games coming out.
Right. So the Hogwarts Legacy, Lego Star Wars, and then they also have another Batman game that they're working on with WB Montreal.
The Gotham Knights.
I am excited for the Hogwarts Legacy. It has been years since we've seen a Harry Potter game out.
There's only been like one, and it sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, sorry.
Go ahead.
So, speaking of Harry Potter, I saw this and I didn't know if I was going to have a chance to bring it up, but it's just the headline, and it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Robert Pattinson says he held his wand like a gun in Harry Potter in the Goblet of Fire because he thought it was so dorky to hold it like a magic wand.
How do you hold it like a gun?
It's coming from the guy who was a sparkly vampire.
Like this.
Yeah.
He held it like this instead of like this. Or whatever.
Aaron
Edward Bat.
Watson, what you need is what you need is like freezy spray, so what you can do is get canned air and turn it upside down. You can freeze that Hogwarts off.
Oh yeah. You see, and what happens is you get the hog crabs and you hit them with the shampoo.
There you go.
No one said anything about crabs.
What?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
What?
Anyways, what were you saying, James?
Oh, I forgot.
I think James one day is just gonna strangle me. Like I feel like he is just gonna strangle.
He's sitting
the life
across
out of
the
me.
table from me right now and just glaring. He's ready to choke me out.
He is.
That's why our computers don't face each other, so he doesn't have to stare me in the eye.
James, I need another game to play. What should I play?
Paw Rappa the Rappa.
I got this. Hold on. I got this. Oh boy, hold on to your churros.
A new Disney kart racing video game was announced during today's Nintendo Direct broadcast. Ooh.
There's a couple things that Nintendo Direct broadcast.
Yeah,
that were
this is
pretty
the
cool.
one I pulled. But if you have more, we can have a whole gaming segment.
I mean, let's go over this, and I'll
Yeah.
just kind of list some stuff after.
Sorry, guys. Before we move on, I have to go. I'm sorry, guys.
No worries. You're good.
Bedtime for all the kids. I have to go. I'm sorry. I love you all, and I
We love
appreciate you.
Thank you for coming on tonight, man. We appreciate everything you do for us, man.
Follow
just-
Cadence challenges.
Because I know, follow Cadence challenges. And because before I go, I want to say, Aaron asked me to be on last week, and I was excited yesterday because I thought last week was this week. And then I looked at my message and I was like, oh, I was supposed to go on last week, and I forgot.
You were supposed to go on with me.
Yep, I definitely
Yeah.
was. And I forgot. I thought it was this week, and I screwed up like I always do. I am sorry.
You were
That's
missed.
all.
You more than made up for it, though.
I'm sorry, guys. But anyways,
Amazing.
bye, guys. I love
still
you.
love you, Aaron. I still love you.
You want to say bye, Xander?
Hey,
Bye,
hey,
Xander.
Bye.
Okay.
are we gonna see you in Capitola?
If it's the first or third weekend of the month, maybe. If not, no.
It is the first weekend of the month.
I'm gonna give you a definite maybe.
Okay, that's March 5th and
That's all
6th.
we
if
could
you can
ask
come
for.
down, man.
I like it.
Bye bye.
Brother, see you later, man.
See ya.
All right, go ahead.
So
and,
check it out. There's a new game called Disney Speedstorm,
Yeah,
and I'm not a gamer, but this looks a lot like Mario Kart.
I was gonna say this.
It is.
When I saw this, I immediately thought of you because I was like, I know James doesn't play very many games, but it's Disney and it's Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure he's gonna play this.
Or at least grab onto the concept. Like, oh, I get it.
Right.
Which is
I'm going to challenge Jackie to this game.
If we get a Switch, then she'll probably end up playing it.
so Disney Speedstorm is confirmed, even though I know game deadlines are never quite confirmed.
Well, they've probably been working on this
Right.
though.
It's supposed to arrive later this year, like this summer.
Yeah. And the other thing is
Ooh.
Disney Interactive is a pretty big company,
Uh-huh.
but they also don't work on very many games. So, I mean, they've probably had their whole team working on this for a while now.
Gotcha.
They're pretty good with their deadlines. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's nothing really that comes out from them very
And they
often.
drop games, they're good. So, I mean,
And I guess it's going to be a free to play title.
ooh.
So I guess you're going to be able to play like Mickey Mouse or Jack Sparrow or Mulan and a bunch of other characters. I'm sure they're going to be like downloadable characters or skins or something like that in the game.
What they're probably going to do, and because this is like what a lot of companies are doing, especially with racing games and stuff like this, they're probably going to drop like a couple of like universal characters. So like you said, Mickey Mouse, Jack Sparrow, Mulan, a couple of different characters. But then what they'll probably do is start doing like free rotations.
Mhm.
So then you can play certain characters like every week the characters change. But if you want a character like permanently, then you can buy the character.
Got it.
That's what
Got
League
it.
of Legends does.
What's that one? Fortnite does that too, right? Like
I
with the
think so.
different skins for
Mhm.
like Batman and Wonder Woman and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I got a
Sunday synopsis.
Synopsis.
That was good.
get set for a high octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of Asphalt series comes a rip-roaring racing action with a legendary roster of characters and high-speed Disney Pixar-inspired racetracks.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Asphalt's actually a pretty good game. So that I can see it.
I dig it.
Graphics are actually probably going to be pretty badass because Asphalt looks like it's a really beautiful looking game for a mobile game.
It's
Very cool.
Nintendo Switch too, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be console level,
Right.
on a handheld.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new seasons added regularly. I don't know what seasons are.
Yes. Oh, seasons. You want to explain, Phil?
Yeah. So usually there's like 2 to 4 seasons in a year, depending on the type of game that it is. But basically, like every season, again, there's like different rotations, and they'll add storylines and new maps, and
Okay.
depending on if there's a story in this, I doubt there will be. But I mean, like again, they'll probably do like new maps and new characters and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
They tend to start over too sometimes, where
Yeah.
you can accrue all this stuff, and then
Right.
by the end of the season, you have to start all over again.
Right.
That's how
So,
they do it.
yeah,
and-
new season starts and you start from scratch. So like, if you've ever watched me play Destiny, and we talk about the light level and everything like that,
Mhm.
that's like from the beginning of the season, the whole thing that we're doing is building up our light level, and the more like the higher your light level, the easier things get when you play.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Cool.
So just like that's when I talk about the grind.
Mhm.
Right. In gaming, a grind is where I put in a whole bunch of time to get my character to level up more.
Mhm.
So, well, you used to play WoW, so you
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So you know what the grind is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
the
over
grind.
here mansplaining grinding.
No,
So,
but it's good because I don't know a ton of gaming, but I knew about the grind.
yeah, I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait, you used to play WoW, so you know what the
Oh,
grind is.
Yeah.
But like it's the same thing, right? Just basically what they do is instead of you like permanently leveling up your character, essentially they have like reset periods where it'll reset and then you have to like build up again. So like you remember max power levels, right? James?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
Oh, you're looking at that screen.
He's not explaining it to me.
no, I was explaining it to James. I'm just trying to like get him around it. So like in Destiny, for example, again, right? Like the max power level is 1330 right now. Right. So right now my character is at 1350.
Slacker.
Yeah. I'm at 1350 right now. So I'm 20 levels up, and that's my season level. Right.
Oh.
So at the beginning of the season, which for Destiny, the season resets on February 22nd.
Mhm.
When the season resets on February 22nd, I'm going to be back down to 1330 again, and I have to rebuild from scratch again.
Do you get to keep your loot in
Yeah, no,
Destiny?
I keep my weapons and my gear and everything like that. All it is that my light level. What they do is they give you something separate called an artifact, right? And you have to like the first 12 levels of your artifact give you like exclusive things. So like they'll give you like certain perks and stuff like that. And then after that, every level that you build up from there is just adding to your light level. But then they also, when the season restarts, they also up the max. They don't tell you what the max is though, so you just have to kind of like figure it out on your own.
Because I know in Diablo, which is one of my favorite games, they have like season exclusive loot. Like there was
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So they also have challenges. So you have seasonal challenges in Destiny. So every week you have like different challenges you have to complete, and the whole point of getting all the challenges is so that you have another like a title that you can do, right? So right now, if you next time if you watch me play the game, you'll notice under my name it says Bidmaster, right? And that was a seasonal thing that I got. Right, like a seasonal title that I got. So I mean, that's just kind of like giving you guys an example of like what like what you can get in a season, right? So if they're going to do a season system on this game, that's probably what they're going to be doing, is where like you can build up and get like exclusive loot and things like that, and then it just resets like every couple of months.
Got it. So this will be cross-platform playable, as well as like split screen and online multiplayer modes. And it's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
But I guess you'll also be able to play this on a PC.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Games that are Switch and PC.
Yeah. No, that's a thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's cool.
They started rolling it out with like PUBG and
Destiny's cross-platform too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Me and Phoenix literally played cross-platform. She was on Steam and I was on Xbox.
Ah, very cool. So Disney Speedstorm will race onto PC and other consoles at some point this summer.
Oh boy, I'm ready to race, guys.
Now that you said there was
Get off the road, fucker.
Whoa, okay.
So
Yes.
yeah, I know, right? There was a couple of other things.
Mickey came back drunk from Nashville.
I'm gonna fuck you guys up. Okay, poning noobs. That's what I came to do here today. I'm poning all you noobs. GG, get good. Get out of my way. Okay, so yeah, no, so Nintendo also kind of like announced a couple of other things. They did a presentation on the new Zelda. Was it Breath of the Wild 2?
Yeah.
They did they announced that there's going to be new 8 DLC tracks from Mario Kart. You know, so I mean, we're going to be getting 8 new tracks and everything like that. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that like we've kind of known has been down the pipeline, but they just announced and like made official. You know, like
saying that.
big
Yeah.
thing was Breath of the Wild. Like,
Are they-
everybody's been waiting for that.
Are they paid DLCs?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's I would assume, because that's how they make their money when you buy the game. You know, they'll do like DLCs. I mean, it's not going to be the cost of a full game though. It shouldn't be. Not for 8 tracks.
Oh yeah, it's normally like what, $10 or something.
Yeah,
But
like
still.
Destiny. The game is now free to play,
Mhm.
and then the DLCs don't cost very much. Like the
Yeah, sure they don't.
if you buy them individually, they're not that much, right? And a lot of times they'll come out with packs, right? So it'll be like, hey, here's every DLC for like $50.
They have one, or they had one recently where it was like 110 for every single one that's ever come out.
Well, yeah, because there's like 5 DLCs right now. And Witch Queen is coming out on the 22nd. Which was only $20, but again, if you don't have all the other DLCs, I mean, you're gonna want to get that just to get the storyline. Destiny, for the most part, the DLCs are the only things that cost, and then if you want to get like cosmetics and stuff, there's no pay to play in the game, which is good, right? So it's just you know, if you want to make your character look cool, then you can buy like skins and stuff, but there's like, you can't buy weapons.
Gotcha.
I like that part. I hate when you can. A lot of places have prevented you from buying weapons. What are you doing?
He's showing everybody his tits.
Got a new shirt.
Ah!
I got a new Distance Nerding shirt.
Yeah. What t-shirt? Yeah.
The logo's bigger.
I was gonna say. Okay.
I'm just saying. Sorry. Keep going with your games.
That was I completely forgot. I feel like there should be beads or something. I like it. That's not new though, is it?
No, that's hoodie's old.
No.
That was like the second thing made.
Yeah.
Can I buy
That's
Ryan Reynolds skin from Free Guy and just be Guy? Yeah, I mean,
I think actually they did do that in Fortnite.
Yes, they did.
I want to say they had a promotion for Free Guy, and you could get the guy skin from Free Guy.
What?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, and again, just Fortnite. They just announced that Cade 6 from Destiny is going to be in Fortnite, and people are pissed about it. But I mean,
why?
Because like a lot of people don't like Fortnite, and they were just like, "Oh, we're just gonna put Cade 6, the character that everybody's pissed that died in the game. We're gonna put Cade 6 in Fortnite."
That's where she ended up. That's the Valhalla.
That's where he ended up.
That's what I said.
Cade 6 is played by everybody's favorite voice actor and actor in general, Nathan Fillion.
Oh, okay.
This is the Cade 6.
Alrighty. That's it for news. Do you have any more gaming news you want to cover?
No, that's it, man. I know we got a lot of rumors, and I've been like kind of diverting everything. So let's get into these.
We can power through these rumors.
Okay.
They're not like super crazy. Are you gonna play my music?
Do you want me to play your music?
I want you to sing my music. That's what I wanted.
Do you want me to? Oh, starting rumors. Starting rumors. Starting rumors.
There it is.
We're gonna get sued.
Yeah. We're getting sued for sure.
Good night, everyone.
So Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
I know you know Halle Berry.
Halle freaking Berry.
She's one of those rare actors that have been in.
Hold on. How many seconds we got here?
Yeah. That's it. That's it. No.
All right,
No.
it's going away now. Let's go back to what we were doing.
So Halle Berry, you guys with me?
Yeah.
She's one of those rare actors that have been in Marvel movies and DC movies.
It's true,
right? Like main character actors.
Yeah, she played Storm. She played Catwoman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I guess she's got a new movie coming out, and they asked her like, "Hey, did you
Played a
like?"
topless chicken swordfish.
That's a superhero in my book.
It really is.
So she's got a new movie coming out called Moonfall, and she was doing some press for it.
Oh, that's right.
And they asked her like, "Would you like to come back as a superhero?" She's like, "Yes, I would love to come back as one of these characters. I loved all those characters, and it was always grateful to get to play them and be a part of those big franchises. I would revisit them anytime."
I wouldn't want to see her as Catwoman again because that movie was fucking horrendous. But I wouldn't mind seeing her as a multiverse Storm.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there is a rumor that she will be
Ooh.
in Multiverse of Madness.
Maybe that's what she was hinting at.
Exactly. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. Like, give us one day in the outfit. We're going to CGI some lightning after you leave. That's all you need. And we're going to give you $1 million.
Right.
I
Done.
mean, if Wade Wilson can, completely. They did that joke in Deadpool where they're all hiding from him in the mansion.
Big house and just never see anybody here.
Pretty much that's all they have to do. Like they could just run through the screen and that's $1 million. Thank you.
Studio didn't have enough money to pay for any more X-Men.
It's so funny. Such a good line. All right. Tacos on the table.
I would put my tacos on the table for this.
That she'd come back to the MCU?
Absolutely.
Or
yeah.
I guess to Marvel. How about you, Phoenix? Yeah.
Tacos are all on. There we go. Tacos are totally on the table.
What are you doing?
Putting you in the right place.
Oh, there we go.
Putting you in your place.
It only took us 2 hours to do that. I get it.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go.
Tacos are totally on the table. I think that she could just show up. There has been a lot of buzz, leaks saying that they will in fact be in the Multiverse of Madness, as well as Tom Cruise. So
yeah, supposedly and this is a rumor that's been since like the beginning of everything, that Tom Cruise is going to be an alternate universe Iron Man.
Oh, got it. I did hear that somewhere.
Yeah,
got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he originally was cast and he turned down the role.
Yeah.
So
it's like, this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah. Which RDJ is way better choice. I don't think Tom Cruise would have pulled it off the same way that RDJ did.
RDJ has a nice flawed factor to him, whereas like Tom Cruise is a little too perfect.
Yeah, RDJ's personality fits Tony Stark so
Right.
much better than anybody else in the world.
Right,
I don't think anybody else could be as good as Tony Stark as RDJ.
Right.
They weren't gonna let him jump on any couches, so
Yeah.
So I got speaking of
dance to Boots
multiverse
with the fur.
boots
Yeah, Boots with the fur.
with the fur.
the whole club was looking at her.
Big dick, baby.
So I got more multiverse news.
You don't understand
Russell
that reference?
Crowe is signing on to join Sony's Kraven the Hunter.
I'm wondering who he's playing though. I know he's not playing Kraven. That's
Right.
for sure because Aaron Taylor Johnson's playing Kraven the
Right,
Hunter, right? Which again, I want to see how big Aaron Taylor Johnson can get because he was a pretty lean guy, especially for Quicksilver,
Yeah.
right? I want to see him like beef the hell up to be Kraven because Kraven's huge,
Right.
right? Kraven is a big dude.
Well, yeah, supposed to be, but I mean, they can always switch it up for the movies.
That's been my other problem is that I like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He's not tall enough to play Kraven. Kraven's like 6'2".
Yeah, that's what you say, but like Hugh Jackman played Wolverine,
and he was too tall to play Wolverine.
But everybody still loved Wolverine.
Yeah.
What's his name? Played Sabretooth
Mhm.
in the Wolverine movies.
I can't imagine anyone else playing Wolverine anymore, though.
I forgot the guy's name.
You know who I can see playing Wolverine? Harry freaking Potter. Have you
really?
Have you seen the pictures that people have photoshopped of him as Wolverine?
No.
Yeah, he looks just like the comic book version of him.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So,
boy.
are we gonna get Russell Crowe? So, is Russell Crowe gonna be in Kraven the Hunter? Because keep in mind, he's been in comic book movies.
Oh yeah.
He was Jor-El,
Right.
but he's also about to be in the MCU in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yes.
That's right. He is playing Zeus.
So is he gonna go DC Universe, Marvel Universe, and then
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse?
Does
I
he
wonder
have
if
to
he cast-
choose?
Well, I mean, I wonder if they cast him as Zeus in the Kraven movie in order to like
I mean,
to bridge
maybe
everything together.
that's a good point too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What do you think? Tacos on the table. Is he going to join Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah. Tacos are on the table.
I'm gonna go with a half-eaten taco.
I don't know if we could do that. Can we? Are we allowing half-eaten tacos?
We've done half-eaten tacos.
Has there
before.
ever been a half-eaten taco in your house ever?
Oh no, I fully eat my tacos.
Exactly.
But I mean, even if I'm full, I will power through and eat that taco.
Exactly.
It's
So
a
I don't
veggie
think we're gonna-
taco.
I don't think
I'm not sure.
My veggie tacos are amazing, so you can fuck right off with that.
Wow. Okay.
Perfect.
It's a spicy take on veggie tacos.
Yeah.
Kraven the Hunter will begin the hunt January 13th, 2023. We're less than a year. Holy cow. They
From Kraven, yeah.
pump out movies. Okay.
I want to see I can't wait to see pictures from set to see like what Aaron Taylor Johnson looks like as Kraven.
I know.
Like, I want to see him in full costume.
But you also got to remember, he's going to have the big old, mane or whatever. It's going to make him look even bigger. You're going to give him some boots, make him look bigger.
I want to know if they go
Maybe
full
like
comic book
7.
accurate and he's just walking around with like a 27 pack.
Exactly.
Because Kraven is freaking built, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be fun.
That'll be Phoenix's new crush. She sees Aaron Taylor Johnson with like 30.
God. No. No one can take my Loki from me.
Okay, let's move on. Star Wars news
Mhm.
or rumors, I should say.
Right.
So 12 episode series for Andor, right, is coming.
Right.
But the rumor is they've already greenlit a season 2 of Andor, which is odd
I saw this one.
because we know what happens in
Yeah.
Rogue One.
And this takes place 5 years before Rogue One.
Right.
So I mean, the thing is and so jumping ahead, my tacos are on the table.
Okay.
And the reason is because you can do a lot in 5 years. You can do one season where that lasts, the events of like a couple of weeks, depending on how they do the show, right? Whereas, like, you look at Book of Boba, and that spans over a couple of years, right? Mandalorian lasts like maybe a couple of weeks, right? So I can see them doing where like you can get multiple seasons out of Andor because and I mean,
No, Aaron. No.
Read what he says.
spoiler alert, everyone, guys. Fuck Boba. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Boba is badass. As much as you hate him, he is.
So much anger.
Yeah. Anger leads to the dark side.
So co-star Stellan Skarsgård said, "We start with filming Dune Part 2 in July,
Right.
and then in the autumn, it's time for the second season of Star Wars series Andor." And he's like, "I don't know when that will start broadcasting."
Right. Which
That'll
Stellan Skarsgård, for all you people who aren't paying attention, but Stellan Skarsgård played the Baron in Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's also in the MCU as what's his name? The scientist guy. Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. It will take some time, but not too long between season 1 and season 2. So he's also hinting that season 1 and season 2 of Andor will be kind of closer together. Interesting. So
maybe like a 3 to 6 month space.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like I said, I mean, because it's 5 years, you can get a lot out of that series. And especially because it's something it's Andor is a Filoni project, isn't it?
I think so.
So
I have to go back and look.
I mean, they're not gonna not do another season if Filoni wants to do another season, because there's not a proper. Okay, maybe one, and that was the cartoon Resistance. But I mean, that's because he didn't really do very much with that. But I mean, say for that one property, he has not failed at anything. Everything Filoni puts out is beautiful. So,
actually, it's not a Filoni piece.
Oh, it's not? Who is that?
Series is being written by Tony Gilroy and Dan Gilroy, Bo Williamson, and Stephen Schiff. Gilroy will also serve as showrunner. So
how did you touch a Filoni once?
What?
I touched a Filoni once. It was very confusing.
Tacos on the table. Are we getting 2 seasons of Andor? Yes or no?
I'm gonna put the tacos on the table on this. Tacos on the table because I 100% believe that it's one of those storylines they're gonna leave on the cliffhanger, and it's gonna continue going on. I think that they're gonna do the entire show until the events of
Rogue One.
Rogue One. I don't know why I forgot the name all of a sudden.
So what kind of storyline would that be? Are we going to stop it from blowing up? Season 2? No.
No. Again, 5 years before, this is going to be like an espionage story. This is going to be him as a spy, and him because Cassian Andor is a captain, right? In the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, they're labeling it as a spy thriller.
Yeah, so I mean, the whole thing is it's going to be him. Like, what's compelling about this? Because the other thing is, I've heard people who like actors who are on the set of Andor who have said that this show is amazing, right? So that's the whole thing, is that there's a lot of hype being built on it from the actors that have been on the show. So the whole thing is like, it's not going to be about Rogue One and about the plans for the Death Star. It's about the morally ambiguous stuff that Cassian Andor has had to do. He's had to carry out assassinations. He's had to do things that aren't like. What I loved about Rogue One is from the very beginning, the morality that Cassian Andor has is very on the books. Like, you're supposed to think that the rebels are the good guys, but he doesn't do things that are like, that are good guy things. You know what I mean? Like, he lets that guy get killed at the beginning when the troopers come in. his
He doesn't
whole
let
job.
him.
He basically kills him. But
He
I mean,
kills him.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that right there, he essentially was going to assassinate her dad,
Yeah.
Galen Urso.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and he basically lied to her because it was, you know, well, yeah, no, he didn't tell her that his job was to kill her dad. So I mean, like, there's a lot of things that Cassian Andor does, and it's kind of like building that story. It's 5 years prior to this, and seeing the things that he's had to do and what he's done. The fact that they said that K2SO is not going to be in this second season could easily be where he meets K2SO
Right.
and he reprograms the droid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I mean, like, there's a lot that you can play with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Speaking of Star Wars shows,
Real quick, Aaron, yes, Diego Luna is still playing Cassian Andor.
yeesh.
Which-
Yeesh.
Diego Luna is an amazing actor, so
Would we settle for anybody else? I mean,
I wouldn't want anybody else to play Cassian Andor.
no.
I mean, Diego Luna killed it as that character, so I would want him to continue playing that character.
I mean, it would feel weird recasting anybody at this point.
Right. Especially, I mean, like, I'm sure any actor that's played in any of these stories is not like in a position to go like, well, no, I don't want to play a Star Wars character again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only reason that they didn't put K2SO in is because
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk, his schedule is so ridiculous right now because he's on like every show. He had scheduling conflicts, and he was like, "Can you just write him off for this season because I don't have the time to do it?" And they were like, "Yeah, no, that's fine because they don't really need him in the season." So I guarantee season 2 they're going to get Alan Tudyk, and he's going to play K2SO again. He's one of the most beloved characters from that movie. There's no way they're not going to bring him back.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Even if it's a cameo or something, I don't know. Go on.
So, speaking of Star Wars, we have another rumor for another show, but it's set in the High Republic era.
Yes.
So, a new report has surfaced that it's going to be, you know, High Republic is set 200 years before, you know, the Battle of Yavin, but it's supposed to be like a Stranger Things type show, which tells me it's like, okay, what do we pull from Stranger Things? There's nostalgia,
The Upside Down,
but it's also about
in the 80s.
like kids and coming of age.
Mhm.
So a lot of the High Republic stuff has a lot of Padawans in it right now.
right?
So this may be like a Padawan coming of age story.
Yeah.
But maybe a little bit darker in tone.
You know who might be a Padawan is our favorite green guy.
I was gonna say, don't say Yoda because Yoda's still 600 years old at this point.
But I mean,
He's a
we
Jedi
don't know. We don't know when he became a Jedi Knight because he could
But
be
I'm-
like Grogu.
No, like he, because he to be a Grandmaster the way that he was, yeah, he would have been a Jedi Knight at that point. And I think there are stories where they've already talked about him being a Jedi.
Yeah,
Knight.
I mean, there's a number of books and comics already. I think he's already on
he's
the
already a master?
council.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's already on
So
the
he's
Jedi
already a
Council.
master at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't become Grandmaster, you know, like until like even then, like probably in this point is where he goes from like Jedi Master to becoming the Grandmaster.
Yeah, I think a couple of the stories is about his Padawans.
Okay,
that are in the books right now.
So
wanna-
when he trains
I've been-
yes,
I've been wanting to see him as a young Jedi. I've been craving to see him as a young Jedi.
You'd have to go farther back.
Uh-oh.
So tacos on the table. Are we getting
with the hair?
You asked for it. I don't think you want it. Are we getting a High Republic series?
I think we are. I think we are because I think it's about time. I mean, we are getting a High Republic series, even if we don't get this one, because Acolyte takes place during the High Republic. So,
right,
you know, we're gonna get a High Republic series. But are we getting this as a High Republic series? I can see Disney doing it. One, to cash in on the fact that they're kind of almost leading the way with bringing back these types of stories. But also like just to be able to put one in the Star Wars universe. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's a easy grab for them to do to get that type of audience. So I'm putting my tacos on the table just because it's something that is a smart move for Disney to do.
Yeah. Like it's almost like they're creating their own, kind of like the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Creating their own Star Wars IP.
Right.
Within their new Star Wars universe.
Yeah, especially like when you go to the parks and they have like the Padawan experiences and all that kind of stuff, right? This is just an easy way to like cash in on that kind of thing. There's so much merch that they can do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, like I see it like it's a good business move, it's a good story move. There's no reason for them not to do it. And then it's a way for them to go into a different era. You know, since they've been doing everything with books and comics and everything like that, it's a way for them to kind of like play with that era more.
Yeah.
I feel like if this is in development now, this may tie into the game that they're working on. Was it Eclipse?
Oh yeah. Good point.
So
Good
I mean,
point.
yeah,
and I think we touched on it when we were talking about the game. Is that they need characters, they need stars.
Yeah,
like for people to grab onto and be like, I
Right.
want to wear that outfit for Halloween. I want
Right.
that new lightsaber, whatever it may be. They need to start developing that type of character,
Right.
or establish those type of characters for this new High Republic.
yeah. Because I mean,
era.
that's again, it's cashing in on what they did with the prequel series,
Mhm.
and it's being able to create new Jedi characters that aren't necessarily attached to the Skywalker family.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Watson saying if it's a coming of age story, I don't want it. I don't need to see a young Windu or Dooku. That's not a problem because they're not going to be
They're
around.
alive at
yet.
that point. Yeah, Windu and Dooku aren't going to be around. This is going to be more. The only character that's around at this point is probably Yoda, because I don't even think Chewie's born at this point. Chewie was like 200. Right?
Yeah, 289 years old or something.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you know, Chewie's not even around at this point. Like, Chewie would have been like a baby Wookiee at this point.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, it could be, yeah. We may see him. We may see his Wookiee family, but I mean, it could be a little Wookiee.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he may be a baby Wookiee at this point, but I don't even think they'd pull him in, because I think that would just be like too much, like trying to cash in. I think the only person we see, if we do see some live action Old Republic stuff, or
High Republic
stuff, is going to be Yoda, just
Yeah.
because he's the only one that we know that's established at this point.
We could be seeing him, and I'm wondering if it's going to be like when they have the animated series where you see him going out into the field and like having hands on with the other Jedi.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if that's kind of what we're going to start seeing him interacting and, you know, bringing a relationship to older characters that we
Right.
haven't seen before.
Right. Because even here, like, I was joking about Cypher Diaz, but I don't even think Cypher Diaz is born at this point.
No. Cypher Diaz is like they implied that he was an old man, you know, before, and he was killed like 20 years before or something like that. So I don't know. I don't think so.
Cool. I got one more Star Wars rumor.
Do it.
This one's kind of juicy. I kind of like this one.
Oh yeah, this one I like too.
So this is about the Obi-Wan series that's coming out in May now.
Right.
So according to Bespin Bulletin, we're gonna get live action versions of the Inquisitors,
Right. Specifically,
the Grand
the
Inquisitor.
Grand Inquisitor, who is played by Rupert Friend.
Yeah.
So that I think that's an amazing idea, and I hope that we see that, because again, at this point that we're at right now, the Grand Inquisitor is dead, isn't he? Or he's been transformed, right? He's a Grey Jedi at this point, because he was a Temple Guard.
Yes.
The Grand, yeah.
Right. Because after he dies, spoiler alert for those who haven't watched the show, but when he dies, he becomes yeah, I know. He did, when he dies, he becomes a Temple Guard when he becomes one with the Force, and he essentially becomes a Grey Jedi. Now I've heard other rumors already, and this was like rumors from before, that we are getting Inquisitors for sure.
Yeah.
in
Not
this.
not one, but a few Inquisitors.
Right. And the thing is that in a lot of these, in a lot of the different properties where we've seen Inquisitors, they've been very independent, you know, and kind of like you see a couple of them work together, but you don't really see them work with the Grand Inquisitor very often.
Mhm.
Right. So I'm wondering if they're going to, like, in some of the flashbacks, if we're going to see the Grand Inquisitor actually working with some of the other Inquisitors.
Mm,
And also,
got it.
I want to see if they do like a on-screen explanation of how Inquisitors came to be, because they don't have it on screen right now. Like you've had a couple like mentions in the games and in the show,
Right.
but the explanation for the Inquisitors was in the comic books.
Mm,
So I want to see if they actually like go in and explain the Inquisitors on screen
mhm.
and say that they were former Jedi and that
Right.
they were, like
So
they
either
weren't
you
even
die or
right, like you either die or you go and hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of them would turn to the dark side to go and hunt Jedi because that was the only choice they had.
right.
And then explaining like the brother and the sisters and like why they have the names that they have and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Learn a little bit more about the. I guess they're not Sith. Technically, they're not.
They're
Sith.
not. They're not. I mean, if you really want to get into it, they're technically Sith acolytes, but they're
Yeah.
not. They're not
Sith.
They're not Sith, right?
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting. So Rupert Friend is supposed to be the Grand Inquisitor, but there's also a rumor that Moses Ingram
Okay.
is supposed to be an Inquisitor, and Sung Kang
Ooh.
from Fast and the Furious
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift is supposed to be. An
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that would be dope.
So that would be pretty cool
I
to
can
like bring that
imagine
in.
the martial art because he's a martial artist.
Yeah.
I can imagine them like just the Ray Park level martial arts.
Yeah, you know what would add like a level of intrigue to this
Mhm.
is if they're hunting Obi-Wan,
Right.
but Obi-Wan knows them, like used to be Jedi. Like,
Or that-
I know you.
A lot of them
Don't do
were
this.
Padawans. Yeah, a lot of them were Padawans. So
Yeah.
maybe they might know him as like, oh, you know what would be super cool though? Is when he fights them, right? And they refer to him as Master Kenobi.
Yeah.
Right. Just how badass is that? As you've grown in your level and you are now an Inquisitor and one of the most feared hunters in the entire galaxy, and you're still referring to him as Master Kenobi.
Right.
Oh, dude, that'd be so cool. And then those fights, and I want to see them like, I want to see them bring him to the brink of death.
Yeah.
I want to see them like whooping his ass, because that shows you the level of threat that they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that would actually, from episode to episode in this Obi-Wan series, instead of just telling a backstory, showing flashbacks, it would drive the story forward,
Right.
and give him real time like opposition,
Right.
and what he needs to do. I assume to protect Luke. Like if these Grand Inquisitors are coming after Luke or coming after him, he needs to do something about it. So
Right.
I like that. I like that theory.
Yeah. Man.
I'm hoping just to see him having a life somewhat. Still, there's a lot to do on Tatooine. There is, as we're seeing on Boba, there is a lot to do. Is he having relationships with people? Yeah, but like you said, seeing former students too. Killing some of these students would be heartbreaking.
I was thinking about that. Like, how we saw the scene of the clones and Anakin going back to the Jedi Temple and killing everybody and killing, younglings. What if he didn't kill them all?
Right.
Mhm.
What if he's like, got to the last 5 and was just like, all right, fuckers, either you come with me or you, go down right now like your friends.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that, you like always remember that the Inquisitors are essentially
Former Jedi.
well, not just former Jedi, but they're essentially like they don't answer to anyone but Vader, right? Aside from the Grand Inquisitor, but I mean, like they only answer to Vader. So
Yeah, they're not part of the Empire,
right? They're not Imperials, they're not Sith. They just kind of like live in the gray area, and they are essentially the personal assassins of Vader. Almost kind of like what Starkiller was.
or like what bounty hunters, what we would see them as, but like maybe he used Inquisitors before. Maybe Obi-Wan handles them all, and he's like, "Look, I gotta go get some bounty hunters now."
I mean, there's a couple of different reasons why we don't have Inquisitors anymore, and like some of it has to do with probably Obi-Wan. Some of it has to do with characters from Rebels. Some of it has to do with characters from the video games. So I mean, like, who I want to see is
what if Obi-Wan gets them to turn back to the light, and
that would be cool
Vader
too.
has to like, all right, gotta handle you guys. We see Vader go crazy.
Vader's sending them after him. We know that there's going to be another matchup.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of wondering if he's going to be like hunting Obi-Wan and sending all of these, like, look at these former students I took from you. And yeah.
I want to see. I'm hoping, because again, everybody's been waiting on it. There was a hint in Boba Fett. I want to see Cal Kestis.
Me too.
I want to see Cal Kestis, one, because Cameron Moynihan, the character is based on Cameron Moynihan to begin with, so he can reprise the role in live action. And I'm sure he's clamoring for it if he isn't already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And plus, he's getting a second game anyways, right? But I want to see Cal Kestis. And then also on top of that, you get kind of that'll give you a chance to see live action Ninth and Second Sister.
Yeah.
By the way, hello, Tyler Yancey.
Yeah, what's up, Tyler?
What's up, Tyler? Okay, I think I have one, but it's going to be real quick.
Mhm.
Tacos are on the table for Inquisitors, right?
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
Just because this is not the first time we've heard this rumor.
Yeah, exactly.
So I almost feel like it has to be.
It's gotta happen. Okay,
Right.
last one is about the Hogwarts Legacy game,
Yes.
and I guess it's coming PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, 2, Series S, X, all the things.
So they've expanded it because originally it was only on PS5. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I guess it's gonna take inspiration from, like, I think we talked about this earlier, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2,
okay,
Mhm.
Ghost of Tsushima,
okay.
and The Last of Us Part 2. So I guess what does that mean? Like, it's gonna be more open world?
It'll be open
All
world.
pretty impressive games, yeah.
They're open world, but think like Assassin's Creed, because like all three of those games are very like like parkour open world kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I like the idea of that.
Multiple towns, lots of NPCs, like
Yeah.
quests, I guess.
Yeah, well, because that would be like, I could see it being an RPG. It would make sense.
Mhm.
I don't see why you would need to climb buildings or anything like that. You probably can, but
Well, I mean,
oh, look, my sister's in
parkouring.
the chat.
Oh,
Say hi to your sister for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
hi, Phil, sister.
No, she she was just telling me that she just beat Breath of the Wild. My sister wasn't like much of a gamer.
Uh-huh.
And they, my sister and her boyfriend, they went and got a Switch.
Mm.
And she decided to play Breath of the Wild because she wanted to like get more into gaming. And she just beat it. So she's excited for Breath of the Wild too.
Congrats.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine having to parkour around Hogwarts.
Again, I don't see, because I feel like that would take away from like some of the like sneaking and stuff. I would prefer that you have to get like the Marauders map and like follow the Marauders map to like not get in trouble kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like sneak around that way, and rather than like trying to climb, because if you have the Marauders map and you're able to climb walls and stuff like that, I almost feel like that's cheating.
Well, I mean, last game you jumped around on bookshelves and there is a moving staircase which you have to parkour on sometimes.
Right. Again, like I if they're going like the route of almost like realism, like if they're going like the route of like Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that, I'd prefer not to get the parkour aspect of it. Like maybe there's some climbing you can do, but not like doing like a full on like I could just climb the side of the wall and bypass the stairs. Like you take away the challenge, but also you take away the nostalgia of the game and of like the world that they're building. So I prefer that you don't have like a full parkour, you can climb anything kind of thing, because again, it just takes away from the world building in the game itself.
I have a feeling it's going to be part of the game though. Like, it's going to be required kind of thing. That's just me though.
Can I ask a separate question? Does your sister have any good young Phil growing up story?
Yes.
Might. I don't know.
What was it like growing up with young Philippe in the heart of the Mission? Is it Mission?
No.
Castro?
No, my dad lived in the Mission and I lived over there. My mom didn't.
I just want to hear one crazy. It's your
spent his
birthday.
youth in the Castro district.
We should get one Philippe, story from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she's
Mhm.
typing right now.
She just said
Yeah.
laughing my ass off. Monkey, give him a story.
Come on, monkey.
Oh, you call her monkey?
You call her monkey or changa?
No,
Hey, changa.
no, she's not a changa. She's just a monkey. We need a whole ass segment, is what
So
she said.
is she older or is she younger
Younger.
than you?
She's younger.
Okay.
So quick story about where that nickname came from. When she was a baby, she would basically like climb on everything and climb on you. So I was like, dude, she's like a little monkey, man. So like her nickname was Monkey growing up, and it just kind of stuck, right? So now she's like, in her mid-20s, and I still call her Monkey.
Oh,
Oh, look at
Mhm.
you guys.
that's
so cute. Speaking of birthday, we do have one birthday present for you, young Phil.
Oh shit!
Boom.
Oh wait, he dropped my entire birthday. Oh yes,
He dropped my entire birthday cake on me after I tried to share. Laugh my ass off.
All right,
brother,
so this was at
sister love.
Chevy's, right? My sister, when we were younger,
In
she used
public.
to love going to Chevy's, right? Now, I was this, I was just a clumsy idiot when I was a kid, right? And
Was?
still am. And what I would do is like I would always have the plate at the edge of the table because it was closer to me. But the problem with that is like anytime I would do anything, it would just like fall over the front, right? So it's basically I don't remember if I was trying to cut the cake or
Wait, how old? How old?
she was young. She like she was like Jessica. Were we like 5 or 6? I don't remember.
So that would
was
make you
little.
what, like
I was like
10? Under 10? What's the age difference? Do math.
7 years. So
She said she was 4, so you were probably 10, 11.
I was about 10 or 11. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds about right. And yeah, no, I ended up dropping the cake on her. Because I moved forward, and yeah, no, she cried her eyes out. Oh, we can tell you other stories. Right before my parents' wedding, I cut her hair.
Wait. Were candles lit and just everything's on
No,
fire
no,
at
candles weren't lit.
Chevy's?
Candles weren't
no.
lit. No.
Everybody thought it was fajitas burning.
No. When so before my parents' wedding, and she was like 2 at this point.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was doing my mom a favor, and I tried to give her a haircut.
Oh,
And
please
I
tell
ended
me there's pictures.
that's somewhere. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there you
right
go.
before my mom's wedding, my mom was so pissed because she had to shave Jessica's head.
Oh,
It was so upsetting for her.
That's rough. And there's pictures.
Yeah. Oh, there's pictures from the wedding. You can see it.
Oh my goodness.
She's still adorable. So I mean,
Yeah, but she was a bald little monkey.
Yeah.
That's sad.
yeah.
So
It's a
she's
great
got
story.
lots of survival from being your sister.
Yeah.
So we do have a gift.
Oh,
Young
man.
Phil, happy birthday. Since
All
you
right,
weren't here.
So hold on. I gotta grab my gift from last year. So this was my birthday gift from last year. You guys see it on the stream all the time.
All the
right?
time.
This was what I got for my birthday last year, and it's one of the most lasting things I have, like one of my most cherished things. This guy goes with me everywhere. I love this thing so much.
Even
right?
to the bathroom. It's really weird.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh no,
I gave you a gift too.
you did, and that gift is going to be dancing on the stream tonight for the dance party. I have him right here. Let's see what we got here. I'm excited. It's a box.
It's a
Yes!
box. What's in the box?
It's a box.
What's in the box? So that's
What's in
from
the box.
that's from some of the distance nerds. I was like, oh my god, I got a gift, and they're like, yeah, let me throw some money. So that's from some of the nerds.
It's from Vietnam.
Don't read the box. Open it up.
No shit.
Yeah,
Wait, is that?
yeah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. This is riveting for everybody else. Can we talk them through what you're looking at?
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Can you talk everybody through?
Okay. Guys, everybody here, everybody knows that Kevin Smith is one of my favorite people in the world. I want to meet Kevin Smith so bad. I was hoping to meet him when we went to the bar in LA, but didn't get a chance. But I mean, because he was in Jersey. But I mean, still, I am a huge Kevin Smith stan, right?
Show them.
I am. I'm just so excited about it.
Get the angle right because of the.
If you guys know
There you go.
about the Kevin Smith that View Askew universe, this is the movie mascot from the restaurant that the clerks work at and everything like that and whatnot. Guys, that is signed by Kevin Smith.
He touched it.
He touched this.
Look,
This is a movie mascot signed by Kevin Smith. This is a big deal for me.
It's even authenticated. It's not just me with a Sharpie on the back.
God.
It has.
Oh shit! It's got a certificate, dude.
Yeah. Things are happening. He got quiet.
Uh-oh.
It's weird
Move
when
the
he-
camera. Move the camera.
Ah!
Oh.
The love. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. That's fucking awesome.
Next to my camera. Glasses are all foggy.
This is like the reaction I had last year because I was like the same level of excitement when I opened up the box and was like, "You made a Funko Pop of me?"
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
Oh my god, that's so awesome, dude.
So I'm glad the gifts are pseudo thoughtful, but it does also say I spend too much time looking at Funko Pops. So thanks for helping fuel my addiction.
Jesus, you probably spent way too much money on this.
Probably.
Yeah.
You can
Oh
take
my
my
God.
that little name tag thing off.
Yeah, I
You
was
can
trying to
keep
pull it out. There
Yeah.
it goes.
that. Jessica also says I was in a bouncy chair.
When I cut her hair.
Oh,
Not last week.
Oh my god, that's awesome, man.
oh my goodness.
That's. I'm not crying. You're crying.
I am crying that you're crying. Well, that's it, guys.
Yeah, that's what we're doing for tonight, guys.
That's a long show. Had a lot of news. Had a lot of rumors.
Yeah.
But don't forget, we'll be at Capitola Collecticon in a few weeks.
Yeah. Guys, March 5th and 6th are the main days for the con.
Mhm.
Are there any VIP tickets left? Do we know?
I don't. Phoenix, do you know?
I'm not aware of the VIP.
For the floor.
I'm not aware of the VIP situation.
Okay. Well, guys,
I will reiterate, vendors and media, get into the VIP party for free.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to be a vendor, hurry up.
Yeah.
And mention us. Mention we sent you because we get a little bit of the cut.
I was gonna say check out the Nerdington post. We have a couple of posts in there. There's a link to Capitola Collecticon. Guys, if you put in the code NERD at checkout, you get $5 off of a 2-day pass. 2-day passes are $35, so you get it for $30. For those who are not in the know, Saturday the 5th is Sons of Anarchy, and my favorite character from Sons of Anarchy is going to be there. Opie, played by Ryan Hurst. Ryan Hurst is going to be there at the show. They're also going to have all the bikes. So Jackson, Clay, and Opie, all the bikes that they rode are going to be there.
So just to jump back about the VIP.
Mhm.
So the con is the 5th and 6th, but on the 4th,
Mhm.
the Friday, there's a special VIP dinner event with the cast from Sons of Anarchy.
Mhm.
And it's not like a panel. You will just be hanging out with them,
Right.
eating dinner. They'll have the bikes there, like what Philippe's saying. So you can take pictures on the bikes. You're going to be hanging out with them. They will sign at least one autograph for everybody that comes.
Mhm.
They'll be hanging out, talking to you.
They said it's going to be like a cast party. So like the
Yeah.
cast members are just going to be walking around and just schmoozing.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
like, to be able to just stand there and then Ryan Hurst walks up. Hey, how you doing, man?
Exactly.
You know, and then I can just go left side.
And there's also going to be a performance by American Idol alum James Durbin,
Mm-hmm.
who's from Santa Cruz. So he'll be performing there as well. So it's going to be a fun little party.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Friday night.
And as of right now, it shows that there are tickets left.
Okay, cool.
for
Yeah,
the VIP.
so guys, get your VIP tickets so you can get there on Friday and you can hang out with the cast. And then of course, going back on what the Sunday is, Sunday the 6th is Star Wars, and there's a whole crap ton of people from the Star Wars universe that are going to be there, to include 5 different Boba Fett's.
You're never going to see this again for a while.
Yeah. This is your chance to get a photo or a Funko Pop or some type of memorabilia that you have signed by 5 separate Boba Fett's, including Daniel Logan,
young Boba Fett,
who was a on-screen, like, more than one line Boba Fett. Like, he played young Boba Fett, and he also played the animated version of Boba Fett as well in Clone Wars.
Exactly.
So there's that, and then of course the armor is going to be there. Tim Donaldson, friend of the show, Tim Donaldson's going to be there.
See Andrew Nelson,
our favorite Vader.
Alan Fernandez.
Yeah, Alan Fernandez, guys. Especially because Tusken Raiders are a big deal right now. Alan Fernandez is the original Tusken Raider. He's the dude where they had to, hit the reverse so that you can.
Yeah, they were rocking. They were rocking it back and forth. Yeah.
In fact, he has said that he is interested in being on the show. We haven't booked a specific date yet, but he will be on the show soon.
Yeah. I gave Alan a shirt.
Yeah. Great story. I mean, he was the elephant trainer.
For the
Bantha.
For the Banthas. Yeah, he trained the Banthas too.
How'd you get into the movies? I was an elephant trainer.
Yeah, and they were like, we need somebody to be in there. And Alan Fernandez was like, okay, cool. Give me the suit.
Right. Super cool.
And now there's like an entire, again, just kind of how Boba Fett inspired Mandalorians. There's an entire culture established around a character that he played. So
yeah.
In fact, the cosplay is huge right now.
Yeah.
I'm following all these groups because as me, I tend to get invited to a lot of cosplay groups, and it's just it's blown up since we had the Warrior Queen show up.
You know what's interesting about Alan Fernandez and Tim Donaldson, who will be there? So they were both in Star Wars: A New Hope, right?
Together, yeah.
And Tim Donaldson was like a child, right?
Right.
When he was in the movie, and they were asking him like, so what memories do we have? He's like, well, I remember trying to hold R2. It was tough, so I was short, so they let me kind of run around the side, yada yada. He's like, I do remember putting on some of the Tusken masks, and they're like, really? He's like, yeah, the guy with on the elephant, I put his mask on.
So I'm like, he wore Alan Fernandez's mask.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
How cool is that? So how many years later they're going to be at the same con together?
That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So don't forget March 4th, 5th, and 6th. If you want those VIP tickets, get them now. If you want that 2-day pass just for Saturday, Sunday, go to Capitola Collecticon and use code NERD, and that will get you $5 off the price. And we'll be there. Tons of vendors. Tons of media. It'll be great.
Exactly. We'll be taking pictures, and we'll have a booth. We have like a brand new booth that we're getting ready to debut at Capitola Collecticon. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for everybody to be able to see what we've been working on and everything like that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We'll be giving away some Funko Pops.
Right.
At our booth. So all you got to do is follow us on Instagram and tag us. And when you post something and you're entered in, again, we'll have merch there. We got shirts, people.
We got some new shirts.
I know. Show off the shirt one more time.
James, show them the new shirt.
It's the old shirt, but also the new shirt.
Right.
I like it better because it was so tiny.
So shout out to our boy Joe, who has a print company, and we're working with him to get new shirts made. So these are from his print house. So he's working on these right now. So we'll be doing more work with him very soon.
Oh, we have another big
he'll
giveaway.
be at Capitola Collecticon.
Oh, he's gonna be there?
Yeah.
Nice. No, we have another big project that we're working on with him. That's not clothing, but I mean like just be on the lookout, guys. We got some giveaways coming soon.
Yeah, if you're wrestling fans, we did a special Road to WrestleMania giveaway last year.
Oh man,
leading up to WrestleMania.
We had 3 winners, and they were national winners too. Like I think one person was in. I'm trying to remember. One person was in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah,
Another person was in Canada.
Canada. But yeah, thanks to Joe, because he has some very good connections in the wrestling community. He gave us a bunch of gifts. We had Funko Pops, we had shirts. It was great. Everybody seemed really happy with the gifts for big time wrestling fans.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing something like that again this year for the Road to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah. See, it's time for WrestleMania. Yeah. Can you dig it? It's dig it.
Yeah. Come on, itch. That's enough. It's over. There's Elizabeth in the show. Elizabeth in the show.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's end the show.
Guys, remember, every Monday from 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we build Lego. Okay, I guess I'm doing that on my own. We build Lego.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm building right now.
Give him the tease.
And this is what I've got so far. Guys, I've got the upper half of Maul's face done. Right? So basically, next week we're finishing the bottom of it right here. But essentially what I'm doing is this art piece of the Maul. And this is what I'm building on Mondays.
Yeah.
And I build Lego on Mondays. For those of you who have never watched the Monday show.
So you can see the Legos being built with his special Lego camera.
Exactly.
But also, like, come hang out. There's people hanging out with us. There's brackets. Phoenix is on the show.
We got guests that come on that we interview and have fun with. Hey, who do we have on this week, Phoenix?
We are having I'm blanking on the con.
We just had Rob from Capitola Collecticon
last week, right?
Yes.
That was really cool.
Is it Comicverse that we're having on this week?
Comicverse. Yeah, Comicverse.
Okay.
Here in Sacramento.
Right. So Comicverse is another con that's going to be here in Sacramento, and we have representatives from Comicverse that are going to be on the show.
I believe that's downtown J Street's the 27th of this month.
Right.
So lots of stuff happening in distance nerding world with cons and whatnot. We may have some wrestling guests coming up.
Yeah.
As well. So be on the lookout. So Lego builds, guests, interviews, brackets.
Right.
Some interesting conversations.
Right. And as far as the build goes, which is the name of that show,
giveaways sometimes.
I know. Oh, I mean, guys, right now, and I can't stress this enough, but this is my next giveaway, and I've already talked about this one. Right, this is the Ahsoka Darth Maul fight action set right here. I'm giving this away when we hit 700 followers. Okay, so tell your friends to follow Distance Nerding. Right, all you got to do is once we get to 700 followers, then I'm going to hold a raffle, and everybody has a chance to win this as long as they want to win it.
What are we now?
Right now, we are at 520.
Keep it going. Keep it
going. Once we hit 700, once we have 700 followers, and because you guys have helped us with this, right? You tell your friends, you get more people to help follow us. I'm going to give this kit away. I will send it to anyone. I've sent stuff to Ireland. I will send stuff wherever it needs to go.
Send stuff to Norway.
I have sent stuff to Norway. That being said, that's what I'm giving away right now. I need you guys to help us out. Once we get to 700 followers, I will hold a raffle. I will put it in kind of all kinds of different places, and anybody who wants a chance to win will get a chance to win.
Yep.
We like to buy your.
Specifically, I am not afraid to buy your affection. I am here to buy your love.
There you go.
And I don't think anybody loves me, but still.
You just got Funko Pops.
Out there, not you guys. I know you guys love me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube.
The YouTubes.
So you can watch all those places, watch the build, join in, talk to us, be a part of the fun. And then if you want to discuss stuff with us,
Exactly.
got to jump into the Distance Nerdington post on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Again,
Help Padme win over Maul.
you shut your mouth. Guys, I need your pluggables. James, where are your pluggables? Where can everybody find you?
The only thing that matters is Distance Nerding. So everything at Distance Nerding. So Instagram at Distance Nerding.
All right. Phoenix, pluggables.
Facebook, Instagram, and of course, Distance Learning.
All right. And then, of course, me, every social media that exists, we're on it. Distance Nerding exists on all social media. Sorry, that's like a Trump thing right there, isn't it? Anything that is there. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. And again, if you're not checking us out on TikTok, you need to check us out on TikTok because I am having a crap ton of fun singing every 80s song as Mickey Mouse and doing weird Deadpool videos because it's freaking fun. Okay. It's another one. Again, please share and like that, comment on our stuff, get the algorithm to look at us more.
How is Wade anyway? Is he still crying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still crying. Wade hasn't stopped crying at all because his greatest love and adventure, Betty White, has passed away. So just to give you guys a
23 days after Betty White left us.
So
still crying. So that being said and done, James, what you got?
You know what?
What?
If you want to help us out, buy us some tacos.
Buy us some tacos.
Join
Delicious.
the taco party.
Exactly.
Just like Julie, just like Ray. All you got to do is
Aaron Watson.
Go to distancenerding.com or go to our Instagram and we have the link right there to join the taco party.
Or you can be like Julie and Bridget. And, if you're on Facebook, you can buy us stars.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're constantly supporting us with the star system there. So,
just as delicious as a taco.
Exactly. Now, guys, connect with us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, all at Distance Nerding.
Thanks, and
keep
nerding
together.
Hey,
right. It's time for the dance party. Let's do this. For the download. Sorry, wrong button.
You should have labels on those.
Let's go, James.
Distance Nerding.
That's a unicorgi.